Ambition is critical.
I ain't really got any intro and plan that then. Just fire in, innit?
He's early. Fucking keen as fuck.
My ass is killing me. I don't want to start like this really, right? But I got a new car, right? And it's not comfortable at all. And it feels like someone's been fucking smashing me up the anus all fucking day.
Makes me think about doing fucking hot yoga up there.
Oh, didn't want to for a second.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm a man of the world. No, talking about fucking yoga, that's what you've got to do. Good stretching. Do you do that with any trainer?
I started it about a year ago as a woman. I train in the mornings, a place called CrossFit Strength and Conditioning.
Right.
And I used to do CrossFit before, but a Canadian girl started doing yoga on a Thursday. And I did it twice. And but she stopped, she went back. But anyway, that's how bad I was. Our coach was hiding in the corner doing the thing, video me. Oh, my God. It was the hardest thing I've done in my life.
Really?
Solid. It's like, it's hard. Like, I'm not really athletic, I'm not flexible.
Right,
I
yeah.
thought that'd be right to it. I know.
Yeah.
It's solid. It's solid.
Everything I've ever seen about yoga makes me think that I should be doing it. It's like I think it's positive. It can't be bad for you.
I think it goes hand in hand fighting. I mean,
Yeah.
like stretching and everything, but no, it's fucking solid.
Because obviously with your flexibility anyway, but I think even like for me now point of view, like I'm a taxi driver, right? So you're sitting in a car fucking all day every day. It's not good for you, is it? No. You know what I mean? They say that sitting, you know, should be more active. There's not a lot I can do about it. But you know, when I just do simple stretching, and I'm not talking about yoga stretching, I come in sometimes, I tell Paddy, but just basic stretching. They showed me when I had a bad car crash and I had a back issue. I went to the physio, he showed me these simple stretches. When they do them, the difference is amazing.
Yeah.
But you just get in from work, you know, I'm having tea, the kids are running around, and I just forget. And I should have done it today, and I would have been alright.
My missus got chronic back pain. She needs an operation, see. She had a crash about fucking... Oh, I've been with 10. She had a crash about 17 years ago. Her and a mate driving with Teddy Purdue in the fucking car, and Teddy had a crash. Right. And she done a fucking back, and when she had a baby, she had epidural. This guy come in, he looked like Freddie Mercury, right? Give her 3 epidurals all in the wrong place, fucked up, right? Played havoc with her fucking back. Funny enough, before she had the baby, she'd always been a fat cunt, but she done yoga, and for a fat cunt, she was flexible as fuck. Before she had the baby, I'd have her legs attended to without even thinking about it. She didn't give a fuck. Even though for a big girl, like fucking hell, her legs were right behind her fucking head. Like a fucking turkey in Sainsbury's at Christmas. But fucking now, her back, she got to have this op. But who's scared to have an op on her back? And it's because
I didn't want
huh?
So what was it, the pigs in blanket? You want a good stuff?
Yeah, fuck yeah. It was like, he was scared to have a fucking op on her back. It's fucking major news, isn't it? You know, but fucking hell. The pain my missus is in every day. And as you said, if I fucking would work yoga, fucking...
Oh, well, I'm lucky, like I train in the morning, I struggle with technique, like power cleans and everything, but not stretching after. My hamstrings is a pull, my back be fucked. But I mean, like, our coach, Kev Cox, he's a chiropractor, so I remember the months we gave it, so I don't have no back pain now, because he looks after me.
When I had the accident in 2010, I had finished, I was playing football, at the time, and I was out for I was out sick. I shouldn't have played the rest of that season, but I did. You know, we were track, we come back, jumping up for the headers. My back was in fucking pieces. But I started boxing then, right? After I finished, I started boxing in July. And I had still had problems. She was going mental, my missus. She was like, I bet the boxing is doing it too bad, because you know, you're doing a lot of squats and you know, we were doing all that stuff. I went to see, and when in the January, I had to go see the spinal specialist up in Cardiff in the Heath, I think it was, right? Like fucking posh place, wherever I went anyway. And I asked him about the boxing. He said, no, it's not many things you could do better, he said, because it's all core. You know, with the twisting and the turning on the movements. He says, oh, go through. So I actually did more. And I ended up, they give me 3 options, see, for like operations. You know, a minor, a middle one, and then a major one. And I was like, I don't want any. Like,
no, fuck,
like,
no,
I don't
petrified.
want no ops on my back. Like, 'cause I got a prolapsed disc here, and I got trapped nerves, fucking degenerative arthritis on my back, which was advanced for my age, all sorts of shit. And I just boxed more and more and more.
Yeah.
And I ended up self-medicating out of it. And I very rarely get problems now. It's like, the only reason my back's bothering me today is because it's a new car, which I'm not used to, and it's not as comfortable as my other one.
Man,
you know what
bad
I mean?
back, first thing you're going to do is lay down. That's the worst thing
It's
you
the
can
worst thing you can do. They
I don't want my missus learning boxing or fucking
Oh, she'd be fuck on me.
beating fuck up me, you know what I mean? It's already a fucking bit of a 50-50 matchup as it is, like, you know what I mean? Like Stamina's bet, I bet over the 5 rounds. If she starts fucking learning how to chuck a right hand, I'm fucked, I'm finished. Fuck that for a giggle.
Let's introduce this properly. This is episode 51 of the Ambition is Critical podcast with me and Paddy, and with Nails MMA star.
Yeah,
Star to make it. Let's say star to
legend
make
is a
it.
big word, but
Legend's a big
fuck me, you can't be far off Nails legend.
Glenn Williams. Nice to meet you, Glenn. Anyway,
I
first
know that.
time. I've seen you, like, obviously, you don't know who I am, but I've seen you fight now 3 times at Budo, so I know what you're all about, like, you know.
Yeah.
So what I thought was nice when Paddy mentioned having you come in, because what's different is, like, we don't know each other at all.
Yeah.
Normally, I know people through Twitter.
Yeah.
So even when I'm meeting them for the first time, I still know them. I've spoken to them a couple of times
Yeah.
on Twitter or something. And this is different like this. But I thought what was nice was we've had John here and Brett,
Yeah.
who are like at that top end of their career.
Pinnacle
now,
there,
aren't
innit?
they?
Yeah.
You know, they're fighting in the UFC. Brett's 2-time world champion. John is world champion with Bama. And you're starting. You know what I mean? You're at the beginning of your career, and I thought it's nice to see the contrast then.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Of where you go. Like, so how old are you now?
I'm 34.
34. So yeah, you know.
I played rugby most of the time.
Well,
But it's nice to be mentioned as him centres. I think that's where it fucking stops, to be honest.
No, I'll give him fucking credit, don't mind. I ain't never called out a fight that with more support than Glenn locally, like who sells a fucking ticket, like it's fucking unbelievable, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That fucking, when they were in the lead, if anyone's been to any of the Budo shows, that fucking corner,
Sledge's corner.
Sledge's corner. Like, don't get me wrong, like Struan and all them, they all sells a ticket. But fuck me, when we says fucking Glenn the Sledge Williams, the place goes fucking mad.
that must come from the rugby then.
Yeah, I'm a Valley boy born and bred, but obviously played rugby in a town. My stay on Talbot, so you know loads of people everywhere, like.
Yeah.
But I got a pretty good following, like. But
Yeah, and Dino has me set out those tables.
Yeah.
Right, that's like one of my jobs as regards, except for judging as well. And he said to me the first time the Nails boys were coming and yourself, he said, make sure all these boys are together. And you know what? It was like it was meant to be. Like every table on that side, it worked out perfect. The number, you know?
Yeah.
So you had all that section there was just all Nails MMA boys, you know what I mean? And
I think by my standards in comparison, there's not as many coming this one because it's on the same day as Wales are playing. So the rugby
Rugby, yeah, of course, yeah.
Right.
Like I've had loads of messages, but nobody's not as many as last time. Like.
So why did you? So obviously you decided you jacking in rugby.
Yeah,
Was there any reason for that?
That's from crap.
Oh right.
Who was you playing for at the time?
Quins, they're still a big part of my club, my life. Like Abraham Quins, and I used to play the Green Stars as well. But I still bother with all the boys who play, and I still keep my hand in. Like, but one thing as well. I'm not saying there's a connection, but I feel rugby's getting softer though. And I mean,
I know
when you're getting yellow carded for a tackle, swinging arm to the chest, I'm like, I was a textbook tackle 2 years ago, now we getting carded for it. So there's no place you can beat me anymore. So.
I can't claim to be any sort of expert on rugby, but I've seen bits and pieces about that and how, mate, it's happening in football.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do as well. They got to look after play welfare. Players are a lot bigger and harder now, muscle structure wise, so they have got to take it easy a bit. But some people only play for that aspect of it.
Yeah.
So when you take that away, I mean, I don't know where it's going to go from here, but something's changed drastically in rugby, I think.
We don't want to turn into fucking touch
Well,
rugby.
it's happening. It's happening with the CT issue, which we spoke about a little bit on the podcast, uneducatedly as fucking per usual. But I was listening to something the other day. I was on Rogan. With the about mountain football.
I tell you what it was at Adi Shafir one. Well, funny enough, I fucking just listened to a new podcast about some guy Hernandez who played in the NFL.
Aaron Hernandez.
Right, and end up fucking killing someone and hanging himself in prison.
Yeah.
Well, they reckon he fucking lost his marbles, they reckon, due to fucking playing American football. But how the fuck? What do you think? Rugby boys don't wear no helmets, but it don't seem so prevalent.
Well, that's another thing for me as well, right? I do genuinely think I had a few bumps to the head as well, suspected concussion, etc., etc., and I think that does affect me And like before...
Well, now, even now to this day, really?
Genuine. And I mean, just listening to him in a van coming down, right? And listening to Sam Robertson. I mean, he's retired through health reasons, he's got to look after his body. I think that's a start for it all. I think a lot of people are going to be playing younger because it's a short career rugby anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Especially when they play at that level. I mean, it's hard enough when I was playing.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys who run into brick walls, basically.
literally,
Constantly. Yeah. I mean, I think I got knocked out twice, perhaps 3 times. No, definitely twice. Third time was suspect. But I had 3 bumps to the head and it was bad. Sometimes I've been in conversation, mine just go blank, I forget them.
Never.
Yeah.
But not so much now, but when I was playing, I think it's probably a bit better now. But.
Yeah.
Don't forget, like, you are 34, I'm 40, so I was playing rugby, played rugby all through school, didn't play outside school, like mainly football, right? But the era I loved in rugby was Mark Ring, maybe before your time, like Bishop, Mark Ring and all that, right? But it was all the... it won the regions and it was clubs, right? Far better, in my opinion, when you got someone like Pontypridd, the Pontypool playing in front of 7,000 people every Saturday, right? Whereas now the Ospreys are struggling to get 70,000. But then the front row would all be fat fuckers.
Yeah.
No mobility. And you look at players now, and you've got all the forwards.
Everyone's an athlete.
All the forwards are fucking big, strong, athletic men.
That's the trouble, right? If you look at when rugby was invented, it was invented for a game for all shapes and sizes, from all walks of life. If you take the scrums and that side away from it now, you can forget that sentence.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you look at league, they're all the same shape, more.
Yeah, of course they are,
But in union, it's great, nothing better than watching a fat prop, it didn't set the ball.
Of course, That was the game. That was the game, like. Yeah.
But like, now, taking that away from it, I think the scrums will go next.
Do you think so?
Well, 5-10 years perhaps, I think, because they took away the hit, which is it bores the game sometimes, resetting the scrums, slipping a bind, it bores the game to tears, and people non-stop watching because but they've had enough of it because of it. I mean, I watch on TV, more than 5 or 6 scrums in a row, I can turn off and go, and I brought up with rugby. So, but I do think it's going too far like league as well, in scrums, hits and stuff.
It's like I say, I've seen it. There was American football they talk about because they vary thing on the CT out there. They reckon it's worse
terrible,
than everything. Because they just been taught on since kids to charge in with their fucking head down. You know what I mean? So, but the reason why I saw it was I was listening to Bill Burr podcast. That's what it was, and he supports the New England Patriots, right? And last weekend. I was either last weekend or the weekend before. Tom Brady, who's like one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Brady scored a touchdown where basically he should have got sacked. And they reckon under the old way he would have just got decimated into the ground. Right. But because the guy, whoever it was, the tackle, whoever was coming in, had to be aware of the way he was tackling, Brady managed to slip him. Whereas before he would have just bulldozed him into the ground. Because it's all against that type of thing now. Even when you're sacking a quarterback, you can't just... That used to be part of the game.
Of course,
The quarterback used to get fucking smashed to bits. That was part of the game, and now it's not. It's all going out of it because of the CT thing. In the future, these people will be glad of it because they won't maybe not so fucked up in the Swede.
But watching the game ain't the same.
But watching the game ain't the same. So a lot of old school fans, like yourself, like you say, of old school American football fans are going away from it. And I've seen it in basketball. Football, we know. Football is the game is changing. You can't put a tackle in football now, and it's not even talking about the same issues. We're not talking about CTE and football.
No, fuck.
It's just becoming a bit more fucking pussyfied. Like, you know what I mean? You can't go in slamming into tackles, and that's not a CTE thing. It's just the way the world is going.
I say to the boys all the time, like the rugby boys. When I started in Niles, there was one bloke bigger than me who was ex-rugby, no one else. Now there's about 9 ex-rugby, all bigger than me, all giving up rugby. I'm not saying there's a direct link, but I think it's definitely something that people are turning into martial arts or jiu-jitsu or something because they've had enough rugby. I
think if you've been competitive, which you obviously are, you look for something competitive to 100%. Do after you finish. If you've been doing this, bit of a danger aspect, you got to do something to challenge yourself. Because otherwise, I go around the fucking twist. You know what I mean? I played football, I boxed for a bit, now I'm running. You know, so like. You know, the running isn't going to fucking fuck me up like the boxing maybe, and not the football, but it's always challenging myself. You know what I mean? I'm never going to win a race, but it's always like I got to beat myself. You've got to be. I think I'll be like that forever. You know what I mean?
And I do. And I do because I got addicted to personality and something I could be addicted to food or something the same like. But when I see myself getting better, I keep doing it.
Yeah.
Like I never ever thought I'd be running. Like I did Cardiff half the other day. I've
No, I done it as well, yeah.
You know what I mean? I've never done anything like that. But I think it just goes hand in hand. Like when
Well,
It hasn't totally changed then. It was a fat fucker growing up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like
no,
big boy.
16, I was skinny as hell.
Right.
And I went fat, really fat. And I started CrossFit until last week. And I went really fat again. I was on a piss all the time, just up to no good constantly. Yeah. And then I found nails.
How do you mean up to no good? It was a bad boy. Yeah. Fucking hell, you're same as everyone. You know what I mean?
And I'm talking really bad. Like,
yeah.
Massive debt, massive problems. Like.
Yeah.
But then I started training nails. They told me shape up off again. You know, if I want to take a seat.
So it's changed your fucking life then, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
like when you talk about sport. Affecting people's lives for the better. Where the fuck would you be now?
I know it's so cliche, but it did properly change my life.
Really?
It was something that Kev Cox said in passing comment. I was like, I want to fight, I want to do this and that. He said that if you want me to take it seriously, take yourself seriously. Stop partying, stop drinking, lose weight.
Yeah.
And I did, and I listened, and he went, I lost 4.5 stone. And he went all of
Fuck, that is a lot.
That's a lot of weight.
I was 18 stone 10. I was 118 kilos. And I weighed in for the Rhino fight at 89, 4 kilos light.
Fuck
yeah, so that was properly changing my life.
Who started? So where are you from?
I'm from a place called Rugby.
Right, proper valleys as fuck then, yeah.
I moved to Carmarthen, so back and forth, I know a bit of everyone. Like, I live in Carmarthen now. I've lived in Margam.
Do you live up Carmarthen way, is it?
Carmarthen,
right, I see, yeah. The valley's fucking fascinating me simply because, especially like after, I did mention it, like, know what I said about doing the Biggie Morris thing up the valleys, right? You know the valleys people, they're fucking good people, man. You know, like, everyone seems to know each other, which some people hate, but I fucking love that. Like, I love the thought of every fucker knowing each other. I'm a big fan of that, like walking down the street and fucking high-fiving every fucker. They was all good people, like, all up front, like someone said, oh, fucking hell, he would struggle up, he won't know anyone. Like, they won't know fucking jokes, like, because he would taking the piss out of everyone. But, mate, they all fucking... The men, the women...
This is a type, right? I know a family very close to me, grown up together. They, like sisters, won't talk to each other. They'd be like to their daughters, oh, tell her this, tell her that. Right. Arguing, right? They'll argue, they go to the pub, they'll fight like fuck. Somebody else from a different village out there. They can look out. Me and he'll be fighting now them. They won't talk to each other. Won't say no, won't say thanks. Just fuck off. It's fucking mental. But again, like me now, I'm balled up a few years, still keep in touch. When I fight them messages all the time, they come to watch me, have massive support. Like, you know, they still call me a Cape boy now. I've lived there since 18, like, you know what I mean? But they still...
I'll always stick with you, like. Yeah.
So where does the sledge come from? Is that from rugby or is that from someone else?
From Nails, it's Kev from Frango. We started off like our nickname, it was going to be Greedy Glen. But then, I suppose to tell everyone it's because it's so hard. But it's not. It's not. I started training, I started doing extra work and having the keys to the gym and stuff. So I was doing circuits and everything. And this boys was training with me, but I didn't know couldn't swing a sledgehammer. You put a sledgehammer through Kev Fox brand new mats. Right. So then they just started, probably getting a sledge and just come. So
how long have you been training there?
In Nails. I've been training in Nails 3 years, and come up to 3 years. I've been training properly about 18 months ago. In that 18 months, I don't think I missed more than 3 sessions in a week.
Really?
Even the week after my fight, even after the fight, I'm going to piss for 3 days. I'll come home like 3 days, have a shower and go training.
Good training.
That's good, that is. How long have Nails been going up our way?
I'm in Carmarthen now. They moved to Deborah Road. I'm pretty sure it was first weekend December 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But they was down by the train station in Talbot about I think it was there about 3 years.
Right.
I may be wrong. I think Nails have been going under Pedro Bessa with Kev about 8 or 9 years.
Really?
Kev's been coaching and training for a while, like, but I think Nails have been going along. I'm not sure.
We always noticed like one of the first fucking bulldogs I was involved in, like when they called and said, "Watch these Nails boys," like he said, they proper, like they all turns up, more banded.
Was that in November last year?
It was before that, wasn't it?
I think it was before,
The
one before the
when Rad fought. Rad was the first night at Nails, but actually I saw Rad before Budo when we did the UFP show up in Neath. Right. Before Kev, fucking hell, was the name?
Ellis.
No, he was a boy from Blackpool, right? And this Kev, I met him before the show. He's a big boy, right? You know, with the proper cauliflower ears, everything, right? Right hard looking fucker. And what was his fucking second name? Dino would know. He's from Blackpool, he was. And then Rad came in, right? And I thought someone had drawn Rad. He was like someone from a cartoon, and I was like, fuck me.
That's like Polish Johnny Bravo.
When I first met Rad, right, you see him, he's like, if he dies, he dies. And you know, he's so intimidating, but when you get to know him, he is a really good, nice top guy. Like, and I remember standing next to him, I just couldn't take my eyes off his legs. His legs are fucking huge.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I got big legs, he makes mine look like fucking twiglets. He's fucking huge.
He's huge,
and he's obviously very strong when you gotta look at him, like, but fuck me, he's a big dude.
Like the first Budo, I think Rad was on that as well. Rad fought Daniel Lowell in cage boxing.
Right, yeah.
Right? And Rad's cornermen, because where I was judging, the cornermen were right next to me. And obviously I don't know the boys by name, but I recognise them now because they're at every show, aren't they, you know. And there's 3 or 4 boys there, they all had the Nails t-shirts on. I thought, fuck, that looks class. They looked like the real pro team.
That's
like,
exactly what I was getting at. Like,
Yeah.
they come in, and Colin said, "You watch this fucking mob now, they're great." Like, and they all come in, and all of you come in the same t-shirts. The poster over the top, which I'm a big fan. It just looks professional.
That's proper old school as
it's
well.
Like,
isn't it? It's not really, because he's still doing it in Bellator and stuff.
Yeah.
If you just watch UFC,
you wouldn't see it.
fucking
It's all
know that,
Reebok,
is
like,
it?
yeah. But like, that was a staple of every fight,
Yeah.
and it's not that. Even if you don't really earn no money from it, I think it looks good when you've got Glenn the Sledge and a photo of you with who sponsors. It looks fucking cool as fuck, it looks good.
The last one was the first time Dimmer put a photo on it for me. He didn't put a photo on the first one last time, but
Was there?
But they are professional, aren't they?
Good setup.
It's the only way to do it, you know what I mean? You've got to look the part. People take you seriously.
Yeah.
And obviously then, you need to have the fighters to back it up, and what Nails are proving every time they come to Bodo is they have got the fighters to back it up, and they sell the tickets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a fucking... we talked about it, me and Dino, before there was like conversations where he always been, well, and I was like, fuck, you've got to get them boys on board, and he was like, fuck yeah.
First time I met Dino, he come training with us. I think that would have been about 18 months ago, because then I come to watch the first build on July, which I think Jordan James was headlining.
Jordan James against Dave Round.
Was that in end of July?
Or was it Jordan James against Ali Irish?
Yes, the Irish guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he lost from them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to
Bad fight for them, wasn't it? Like,
it was
he
a
got
big
dry
one
up
to
for
tell,
fucking...
one of good catch up. Not good to watch either.
No, I'd actually left before the main event. Because remember, right, there's a smash on the motorway and everyone was late. So the order was...
That's because the boys from Manchester...
Yeah, they didn't show up till late. Like,
was...
you stuck on the M5, it was a big crash. Like, thing about them, you've just got to fucking wing it, literally, like, you know what I mean? You're literally playing it minute by minute, you know? Changing fight order quickly, like... I think that was the first one I done. Baptism on fire. Dino went, it's got to run easy.
Right, it was.
He said he never had any trouble. He said, there's the order. It never changes. And he went, fuck, that's there. Reedy Glenn had just come in, eating the burger. He's on next. Fucking Rad is on now. He fucking just went tits up. I thought, fuck me, if we can pull up with this.
It's a learning process as a promotion, isn't it? You know what I mean? And learning for Dino, learning for all of us. I'm sitting there when I'm judging, and I could see the panic on Dino's face, and I'm like, fuck, I can't even get up to help him because there's like this fighter's due to come in, you know, and Dino's running around like a blue ass fly trying to get him. But now he's got more people helping.
So you judging it, do you?
I judge, yeah. So if you want to drop me a one, I know. So why MMA? Was there any particular reason why you chose MMA?
I love the scrapping rugby, like I like red cards.
Is it?
Yeah.
But
I got filled in for 7 and that's no lie. But I think it was when I started the Nails. Again, it wasn't that good, but I had heart. You know, I was
gutsy.
I put everything into it. Like, and then Franco and Fordy was friends of mine anyway. They started doing extra work with me and sort of bringing me on. Like, and we got as a fight team us now, we all trained together and all sort of help each other. Like, but that's where I started. It was just like, where do I go from rugby? Do I go Frank was like, oh, come and try this, come and do that, and then I started going to jiu-jitsu. But mind you, I used to play rugby with Mike Edwards.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Mike Edwards played rugby.
Oh, my God.
Well.
Mike was an open side. And
really?
I would play youth together. He was he was vice captain, and he was a good leader. Like,
I see, yeah.
He wasn't a very good team, but he was a good open side.
Yeah.
Then he stopped. He obviously went travelling and fighting. And to me, it was just like, what was MMA? He was in the Mike then, and I was it.
Yeah.
And then I started becoming friends with Frank. So I flew one-to-ones with Mike. And then I started in Nails then, and stopped going there, like. And then, yeah, just went from there then. But that's where I started. My first experience was with Mike. But then, obviously, I went to...
Trailblazer, really,
yeah,
innit? You know, when we had John in, like, when we got the likes of, like, John, Mike, Jordan...
They started.
They started in,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Ambassadors.
First time I saw Mike, we talked a little bit with John. He was training at London Shoot Fighters at the time.
Yeah. And
he came down to Oceania to fight on John's show, it was the third one. And he brought James Thompson and Zell Galicic with him. They brought like
Colossus,
a team, the Colossus
Yeah,
Thompson.
yeah.
And Mike Kimura, the guy from the bottom, he was on his back with the guy on top of him. And bear in mind how big Mike is. This guy was a fucking monster as well. And he Kimura him from the bottom and finished him. And I was like, fuck, I've never seen anything like that before. I remember winding Dino up about it afterwards, because Dino did a rolling triangle on his bike. He mounted the guy. Guy put his arm up, and he rolled over on his back and triangled him out. Croatian guy he was. And I said, oh, Mike had submission of the night. No, he fucking didn't, he said. He's always fucking competitive. No, I roll in trial. I said, fuck off. I said, Bikes was better. I never seen anything like that. But he was putting himself out there then, like, you know what I mean? Going to train up London Shoot at the time was probably one of the premier gyms in the country. Like, if they not still are, like, do you know what I mean? They're one of the most well known. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But what's it like that first time walking into that gym, and were you like intimidated walking in?
Well, I went down, I think it was March about 3 years ago, when they was in at Addison Road, they was doing jiu-jitsu at the end of the corridor, so I went down to watch twice, and I thought, that's not for me, I'm not going to be interested. So then I went to Nogi in, but I went with Di Ford and Frank was in the car outside chatting and all that, so I went in, I knew them, like, and obviously got my ass down to me and smashed. But I was to Scunthorpe to work a week later for 6 months. So I didn't go again for 6 months. When I come back and I started Franco's MMA class. I didn't miss an MMA class for like 4 or 5 months, something stupid like that. And then I started jiu-jitsu. I didn't miss a jiu-jitsu class then for like 4 or 5 months.
Caught the bug, like?
Just caught. Like again, I knew most people in there because I know everyone that I'm talking about more or less anyway. But it wasn't like intimidating for that. When I was getting kicked, arm bad for fun and
fuck yeah. I bet I open my mind, innit?
Yeah.
As in like,
well, there's got to be times where you feel helpless, isn't it?
Yeah, well, fuck, it still is now.
Yeah.
Well, no, more so now because people try harder now.
yeah, of course it was. Yeah.
Well, as you move up the levels, you literally move up the levels with your training partners, I'm sure. You know what I mean? And you to test yourself, you've always got to go in against someone who's better than you.
Yeah, there's a boy who's fighting something with me every Zeus. He started a few months before me, and his jiu-jitsu is class, like, and that's when I know where I know I am is what how I do against him. You know, because we both progress at the same time in jiu-jitsu, and like we both were he's at middleweight, I'm like heavyweight, so we're quite close in weight as well. But that's just good coming through with him, like, because I think 2 or 3 months longer than me, so he's been training. But
yeah,
so that's good.
It's good that you've got people in the gym that can test each other out, then it's got, you know what I mean? It's got to be a massive help. Yourself, Stu, and people like that. Yeah. You know, all fucking up and coming, all talented, like.
But Stu, when he's younger than me, he's like an extra coach as well, because he's brilliant to us, and he puts a lot of work in. And there's another boy, Norman, from Magenta, was a coach, so we've got like 7 coaches.
Yeah, but don't forget, with Stu, how old does Stu be?
Stu just turned 30.
So, would he have the rugby background, or have he just gone straight into MMA sort of thing?
I don't know, I think he's a bit of a skater dude and stuff.
Ah, right, yeah.
Because he's chiseled out a fucking marble.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
For years,
Been great nick, so it is. I don't think he does as much weights anymore because it's all grappling. Like.
Of course, yeah.
But he's in great nick.
Yeah,
and he's fit as fuck. We do a thing on a weekend called the Windies. It's basically in Carmarthen, run from the bottom of Carmarthen. We start at Cargrid. It's the top of the mast. It's 2.8 miles of uphill fucking hell. And he fucking flies up and at the top he take 2 breaths, he's normal, like. And dying, honestly, it's fucking savage. Yeah. It's the hardest thing. The first time I did, I cried at the top.
Really?
Yeah. It was like 1 of 9 of us done it. And I was fucking point blank stone last. If they hadn't been waiting at the top for me, I'd turn around and gone home. was that
Yeah,
fucking
right.
bad, like.
Really?
It's 2.8 miles up like that, you get to the top and run down about the bar for mile and where they're waiting for you, like.
Yeah.
They pick you back up, it's fucking solid, honestly.
Legs completely like
Oh,
jelly.
fuck.
You got Stu and I'm waiting, hi mate, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Catch my breath a minute.
Sounds like me when I took my daughter on playing a van. My daughter said, fuck that, I'm not going up there. I told her there's a Burger King up the top. She believed me. It was like, when she got up the top, she was like, where the fuck's the Burger King? Oh, that's the next level over that, isn't it? Don't be bastard.
We did the Welsh 3000 after the Builder fight. We did it for cranial ribbons disease.
What's the Welsh 3000?
It's 15 peaks over 3,000 feet up in Snowdon.
Yeah. Right, I see.
We missed one. We missed Adam and Eve because it was getting too dark.
Right, I got
That was fucking insane.
Really?
The first day we hiked for 16.5 hours. And then the next day was like 9 hours. Oh my fucking god.
So you camp up there, is it?
No, we didn't. We
Hang on, this is the day after Budo.
no, week after.
Fucking week is bad enough, you fucking lunatic.
Day after Budo. I don't get into Tuesdays.
Fucking hell, I thought you'd still be fucking out there. No, I can't think of no more Port Talbot nightclubs open. There's no more.
Jimmy's out and he sponsor me.
Nice.
He walks in there, he's like fucking straight to the front of the queue.
100%,
No one says his name and takes it off the fucking desk.
Exactly.
I walk in after the fight. There's all time Jimmy, the owner. He's a great bloke. He goes, "Well, man, take me and you'll have a whiskey with a bar me." I'm like, "Cheers, well then."
Nice.
Cool,
That's a mad thing, though, the sponsors, isn't it? So, like, how do you actively go out there searching for sponsors? Do you put it on your face?
I would have thought you need to fuck with a great respect.
Do they
He
come to you?
seems a portal of
First,
fucker.
I think there's two that I asked, right, which are not friends of mine who drink in my local, like a Jersey, who I could have helped because they just started out their business, so I helped them with their business. All the rest all messaged me. Like Jimmy messaged me, Cam's Transport, who they supplied my van, they messaged me, because I just drink with them all on Sunday, they're all drinking in the Avon Tavern, and like, I used to be a bit of a mess, always in the gym, and stuff, so they see me change my life and change and everything, and they're like, look, if we can help, can we sort this out? So it's...
Simon Pridham, is he one of you?
Yeah, Simon's a big friend of mine as well.
Well,
I aspire to be.
this is social media, this is how fucking social media works. Like this man, Simon, we become friends through all three forms of social media.
Right.
Somehow, comes up someone who might know, he's a Cardiff fan, but he used to be a teacher up, I think in Clyde School around in Swansea. But then, in all fairness, he went from being a teacher, doing fantastically, but he set up his own, computer teaching course,
right.
So you'll travel all around different parts of the country, massive in Jersey. I think we've changed the whole way the education system.
And not only that, it's like I'm pretty sure it's video performance enhancing as well.
Yeah.
So they can video a game of rugby, obviously, and then see how they can work better ways and stuff like that. I'm not sure the ins and outs. He does go around clubs teaching how they can help them and all that and stuff. He's seen a gap in the market when he's a teacher, and he's gone for it.
Like I said, he's probably as a teacher and could see how technology-based teaching's going. And I'm sure this in Jersey, it looks to me as if you've changed the whole way the Jersey education department operate, all because of him.
I speak to him regular, and 80% of the time he's waiting for a flight to Jersey.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
He's probably messaging me in the airport or something.
Yeah, but literally we became friends simply through, we popped up on Instagram. And as much as he's a teacher and that, he's a Cardiff City fan, he's like a bit of a boy as well, he looks like one of them boys, bit of a rogue on the slide, but he got to act cool, so he got this big company, Fu started liking his photos, he started liking my photos, then he started talking back and forth, you know what I mean, and all of a sudden then, we sort of know each other, you know what I mean, I don't think we've ever met, we got me tickets for an Ospreys game, me and my old man, but he wasn't there, his working, calling, giving me the tickets. So I don't think we've ever crossed paths, but...
Give you tickets, but I'm not done yet.
Yeah. But we actually, we actually quite friendly, because then on the last Budo, he said, I was supposed to come and spoke Glenn the Sled. No, I tell a lie, I went, look, get over. I said, I'll sort out tickets. He went, fuck that, I already got tickets. Glenn the Sled just sorted me up. That's fair enough.
He was bad last minute before me, so do you know anyone when somebody said I'm dying, but he didn't come. I think he's away. I think he's in Jersey in this one now.
Really? Yeah.
But he's good. Yeah, like all the rest then messaged me or there's a couple of this time has pulled out because I don't think they've got enough get enough publicity and stuff, because the last one wasn't filmed, was it? It was on pay-per-view.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, so I don't charge much, I'm not greedy, like, it just covers like training, eating and physio, because I go to chiropractor once a week.
Right.
But otherwise,
obviously,
It's still nice to be covered, though, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Well, fuck
I
yeah.
mean, I could like speak to other boys who have sponsors, and they charge like a lot.
Yeah.
They got a lot less. So I'm like, yeah, if I start charging more, I'm gonna have less sponsors.
Yeah, of course.
It just looks like I'm being greedy, but
But you're grafting as well, yeah?
yeah.
Where do you work?
I look in the steel starter.
Right.
And we'll get around.
So what type of, was it, what are you, 4 on 4 off type of thing?
No, days regular. To be honest with you, I've always been a contractor. I've always earned a lot of really good money, travelled around, like, but when I had a chat with Kevin and Franco about taking it seriously, I went to come home to work for a bit. So I worked in the Vale, Clydach, for a bit to Skeleton Thomas. And then I was trying to get back in works for ages, for regular work, to be home so I can train. So, I mean, I work 8 hours a day and work, train in the morning, do my shift, and train at night. Like, in between, I don't get much time doing stuff in between, because it's all based on that.
Based on that, yeah.
So,
It's good dedication there, isn't it?
Well, it's it, you know,
Yeah.
But again, like, I got to have a plan, like, because just gone now. The boys like, you need 2 months off. He's going to take a fight in Cage Warriors in September.
Right.
But like, we needed time off because I've been in camp for 14 months.
Yeah.
As soon as I like got 2 weeks off, and the boys are like phoning Franco, I think you better get him a fight underway. So you can be back on a piss away.
We just found him in a crack den in Tottenham.
It's easy to get out of the habit, isn't it? You know what I mean? I know exactly what you mean. You're better off being in the gym all the fucking time.
Yeah,
because
like,
otherwise you get your head turned on you, and it's like, it's only one Sunday.
Yeah.
And then it's like, fuck, the next weekend is Saturday and Sunday. And the next
Where's the
weekend
sledge?
is
With Biggie Morris. The bridge, they just stole the car.
Making those balls up, like, kitchen pots.
Yeah. Biggie Morris be walking into the ring, they're like when the Gallagher's walking the plan. With a mic, not like
With my partner being real.
where 50 Cent walked Floyd Mayweather
Yes,
and he's
spot
rapping.
on, yeah,
He
yeah.
can do all that for you.
Biggie Morris, 100%. We got to get him in Voodoo, don't we? 100%. 100%.
Do you actually, I know it's just, do you actually know him? Biggie Morris, have you met him?
I never met him.
No. He's just such a fucking cracker, isn't he? He's got to come to Voodoo. We got to find somewhere again.
Yeah, 100%, mate. A lot of people say we got to get him on. Yeah, I can't see Alaska to work in
It
right.
can't happen in yeah. We'll have to do that in Denny's.
No, doing Jimmy's, man, after my fight club.
Oh, yeah, good show. Yeah.
Yes, the PB and
fuck
sandwich. I'd fill a place with Jimmy.
So, you'll go back to Jimmy's after the fight, will
Yeah.
you? Oh, that's a good night, that is.
I was going to, right, one of my good mate of mine, rugby mate, he plays in the band, the Jackson Flynn thing. I was going to speak to Jimmy about getting downstairs as a after party after it, but one of the Jackson Flynn thing is away, so that's got to gone through, like, that would have been brilliant, because when I fought in Cage Warriors, they was in the G6, and that was a good night. Like,
Really?
yeah. My last after party was in Old Havana, that was brilliant.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, fair play. That's good.
So he's going for a big style.
Yeah.
But this my next one now. I'm not gonna go partying on the Saturday. The Sunday, my mates run the Richard Burton 10K in Carmarthen.
Yeah.
So they run it in memory of my mate's father who passed away, Kev Webber. He's like a bit of a local legend. So all the boys are gonna run that. There's loads of bands around in Carmarthen, and it's my brother's birthday, so we're going to Christmas and then. That's when the party be all the mates go as well. We'd all run out to be watching. I'd be on the finish line there.
How many brothers have you got?
I got 2 brothers.
Both, right, because I met one of your brothers without even knowing he was your brother. He's the image, right? He's a character, mine. He's a cross between Stan Laurel from Laurel and Hardy and Usyk. He reminds me a bit like Alexander Usyk. And he's boxing on Saturday and Chris Ware's show.
The last show, the one with the strip at half time.
Crazy. Absolutely pot. I've never seen anything like that.
Kicked off.
Oh, yeah?
It was me. It wasn't me. When he dropped him, he didn't even body shot. Hit him on the floor.
That's
Jimmy's brother kicked off. When I sat in the crowd now, about something like a macho twat or anything, they're all shouting, so he calls him a wanker.
Yeah.
He came over and went, what are you talking about? You won't come in there and fight me anyway.
Oh, fuck you.
I fucking will, you trying to get out. Or I was going, calm down, I said, fuck him. And
That's right,
Let's come over. Glenn, calm down.
Yeah. Because Chris in his wisdom was fucking brilliant. He said, I got cracking entertainment for the middle of the show. He said, brilliant, I got a fucking stripper.
Oh.
I went, Chris,
And it wasn't a
there's
mic,
more.
wasn't it?
I went, Chris, there's more women here than men. He went, don't worry, it's going to go down great. We had to call one of the boxers on, didn't we?
Yeah.
The guy lost his fight and then went on then and being fucking tied up by a stripper.
Yeah, she wanted to strip me. He's like, no, I'm the guy, do it.
Yeah. He wouldn't strip.
My sister's going, no, you won't strip it. Shut up.
I don't know what they got planned for this weekend, but fucking...
That's this Saturday,
yeah, that's
isn't it?
his Saturday. Your kid's fighting, isn't he?
Yeah.
And his other brother's MMA fight as well, is he?
No, my other brother said, no, he didn't do any sport. He runs a public and...
Right then. I thought Richard Williams.
Because Richard Williams had retweeted my tweet.
He's my old man. Yeah, he says he's 37, but he's not, he's really old. Nah, he's just my mate.
Yeah, right, I thought you might have been your other brother.
No, because that's what I thought when I seen it. He retweeted that you were coming on. I clicked on his profile, he's following the podcast.
That's my coach and mate. Like.
Right, okay.
Yeah, he's no relation. I always want to tell everyone he's my father just to piss him off. It's not going to work out like...
Yeah.
So you talk about the boys you train with, obviously very inspirational too. Outside of the cage, like, do you see other fighters and then you think, oh, I want to be like that guy, or I want to be like that guy, or I don't want to put my style on that guy, or is it just all about the way you're gonna?
No, to be honest, if I could pick a style, it'd be Kev Cox's, because he's like, the wrestling's good, just trains and don't go for a super sub or knockout, just try and control him basically. But I think you develop your own anyway. I mean, I could try and mirror you and copy you, but what you might do not work for me because we're different body shape and size.
Yeah.
But if I could pick a style, it'd be Khabib style, Stipe style. That's just wrestling.
I find it very quite exciting. Very exciting to watch, like, you know.
If you know what you're doing, I mean, my brothers and I watch and they go, someone goes to the floor, I'm bored. Like, when they go to the floor, I'm watching and I'm really into it.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, I don't think I've been allowed to only too cocky, a boring fight yet, but to me, that's not me being dominant and controlling. It's just, having 50-50 on the scrap.
Yeah.
But for me to start doing that, it's going to become boring, just holding them down, letting them play,
of course,
and get them fucked. But I'll take other developers if I did anything.
Yeah, you were involved in one of the funniest KOs that I've seen in a fucking long time. When you fought Elliot Truelove, do you remember?
Yeah. Right, go on.
He was there.
Yeah.
But right, I'll tell it. Right, so you came out, Elliot came out, and thought he was Nick Diaz, didn't he? And he had his arms out, and he was giving it all that, calling it on, and then he threw up head kick, which he sort of took and blocked. Yeah. And then called it on again, and then he flattened him. Was it the second or the third head kick? He basically
I missed the second one. I missed the second one, he ducked. And then I leg kicked him, and in my mind, I could see, as soon as I leg kicked him, he turned and leaned. Like, you can lean in boxing, but you can't in MMA, because you're going straight into the kick. And I seen him lean, and in my head, I thought, stupid twat. I kicked him straight in the chin. But, if I've ever seen the screenshots and everything,
I can't say I have no.
He called me out, he did.
Right.
For saying, alright, and then that cut you on the floor, son, stand and bang like real men. You can't stand up a fight on that.
Where was he saying this now?
On Chris Clark's status before.
Right, okay.
Fight as Blackpool. So I wrote on it, don't fight at Blackpool, fight as Swansea, son. And him and all his mates sort of going, stand and bang, come on, like, give you a chance and all this and all that. And then 20 seconds and knocking out.
Yeah,
it was a quick one, wasn't
it? What had happened previous? I think Elliot had lost to what's Kerry Morgan's boy's name? Kian.
Yeah.
Kian Morgan.
Yeah, his first fight. And then he wound up in Blackpool, and then I was
Right, okay. So, like, obviously he was thinking that standing with you was his best chance of winning, and then you sparked him out with a head kick. So yeah, it didn't work out.
Was that I wonder how many fights was he in then?
Second.
That was his
second. Right, yeah.
I was meant to fight him the first fight, but he pulled out bad knee. Then I was meant to fight, remember that guy who got Boston crabs?
Oh yeah,
yes.
Aaron Jones.
I was
meant to fight him, but he didn't turn up. So then Bunny stepped in. I fought and then obviously fought Elliot. He's messing me and all that. Come on, let's get on. So I fought him. Then third fight, then I fought a Latvian guy called Henry Spurk up in Kitchwell's Academy.
Yeah.
And then I come and fought Rhino.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch that video of that fight. I didn't realise it was on it, but I went on YouTube earlier when I was putting up the thing, and there was the video of you doing the Heavyweight Productions interview, which I'd seen previously, and then that fight as well. So I only scrolled through
Henry Spurk fight, is it?
Yeah, the Cage Warriors Academy. Where was that?
Everwheel. I was May 12th.
This year?
Yeah.
because you basically suplex him onto his face, didn't you? At one
Yeah.
point? Right, I literally
Like Ted
honestly,
DiBiase, the cat.
right, it was like 12 minutes long or something, like the video, whatever it was, and I scrolled through and stopped about 3/4 of the way, literally as you suplexed him onto his face. I couldn't have timed it any better.
Didn't you know I was that bad at the time? I was in the Oakwood, one of my locals, and the next day with the boys, and come in a group, get a load of this, something like that. So I was thinking, I was video loading. I singed it, and as I paused it was when he like scorpioned his finger touched the back of his head.
Genuine now, right? Honest to fuck, I'm not joking.
Oh, he didn't slap him.
He bent himself in half the wrong way.
Oh
Didn't
my
he?
God.
Because so Glenn had got him. What you were trying to trip him and turn him, were you?
Looking back, I did everything wrong. Like, but he had a good brace. He held me seatbelt position. Quite go for the guillotine, but obviously my arm was in, so he wasn't. So he like trying to pull, and I could hear Kev Cox shouting, "Glenn, work!" So I just picked him up and suplexed him backwards, like everything wrong. But it fucking worked, didn't it?
But normally, like you would have picked him up and gone forward, wouldn't you? But he picked him up and went backwards. So the guy dropped like shoulders first, face first
like
into the floor, and then his legs went up behind him, like went the wrong way back. It's fucking. Like you say, if you saw still screenshots, you'd think, oh, Ian broke his fucking spine.
Yeah.
Literally, I wrote, that is all I saw. I went, wow, Glenn nearly fucking killed that guy. and then I went down just to make sure he'd fucking won, which he did. I was like, fuck, I bet that guy never fucking walked again.
That was funny after that show. My brother phones me a couple of days later, right? Says to me, said, "Bat, it's so talked, oh, Bat, I gotta tell you, Bat." I said, "What?" I said, "That show, Bat." He said, "Guy before you, lost in a cage." He said, "His coach had him doing burpees on the way out, shouting at him. Guy walks out with a salad and tuna. That guy you fought, it's a banana and a water. You wins, walks out. Woo, 3 day, get up your head, right?" he said, "Look, what fuck, that's my brother."
That's why he sells a ticket and all the pasta loving bowling cunts done.
We could take the boy up the valleys.
That's right.
The valley of the fucking boy, like, you know what I mean?
That must be hell of a lift for you being asked to be in fucking, obviously Bulldoze Wales is number one, we know that. But it must be amazing for you to be asked, like, even though it's like Cage Warriors Academy, still a Cage Warriors.
No, that's how you build your reputation.
You know, must be fucking brilliant for you, especially in your fucking second, third fight.
I didn't realise it was like Franco put on his status, so Glenn's done well, he's got himself on Cage Warriors. It was like
massive.
Whatever. And the amount of people, it was like fucking hell. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, it is.
Which is when you know you're doing something right then, isn't it?
Cage Warriors is an in to the UFC. It's as simple.
Of course
as
it is, yeah.
You know what I mean? They're in it to get every Cage Warriors show is on Fight Pass. So if you're on Cage Warriors Academy, that you're building towards getting on Cage Warriors. Then you build through Cage Warriors.
I'd love to obviously fight on Cage Warriors main show, but I think anything else is obviously above me at the moment because I'm so late in life starting and stuff. I mean, I got other goals I want to do. I got other things I would like to achieve, like, but
go on then.
I'd like because I'm always on about rugby and stuff. I wasn't good enough to represent my country, so I'd like to do the AMAF to represent Wales. I'd love to do that. So
just for the people listening who may not be as clued up, what's the difference between amateur MMA and pro MMA? You know,
for me, it's hard. Like the rule set's different, obviously, but I just say at the moment this different ranking system because they're very close now. In the stage of like money or how hard we train or everything like that. I think that's pretty close, like because it used to be the old semi-pro, didn't it? Amateur now. So yeah, like the rule set's different, but that's about as far as I can go. I think. At the moment.
So you'd wanna obviously keep building your amateur career, then go off to the World Championships then if you could?
Not so much the Worlds. I think it's too late. The Worlds is in November. I think Europeans in June next year, I'm pretty sure. So
that's the one that Rowan Crocker.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know Rowan's old man, kind of brother.
Yeah, of course you would, yeah.
I know through Steelworks and stuff.
Right.
Like,
of course Neil's a boss of it, isn't he?
Yeah. Like I'd like to do that next year. If it don't come, it don't come. I'll have a different goal and then chase something else. But that's what I'd like to do. Like,
would you like to turn pro?
Yeah. I think that'd be a given after that. And if I start losing and start finding my level, you know, then just keep going as I am. If I start keeping doing well and start not struggling to get fights and stuff, I think we'll have to in the end.
Because I think at these days, age is just a fucking number, isn't it? 34 is not the age you think. If it was boxing, you'd say 34. No, I think you might be past it. But
I think for me as well, right, if I just start, 33 fighting and where I am now 34 with no past for the sport, probably go another 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Because my body's a bit tuning anyway.
Right, yeah.
I think I'm fitter now than I've ever been. I'm not as strong as I've been, but I'm fitter now than I've ever been. So I think I can keep getting fitter till a certain extent. My body's just had to go, hang on now, you need to fucking rein it in a bit.
Yeah,
So I'd say I'd like another 3 good years after now. That'll take me to 37. If I stay as amateur for a year and a half, towards the end of next year, then I'll have
See if
2
we
years
can get
of
into that European, like, yeah.
If I don't then perhaps talk about that. Like, it's all down to Richie and Kev and Fordy first and foremost where I go. But my goal, just say at the end of next year we turn pro. If I have 2 good years and a pro, and then just see where I am, man.
Yeah.
But again, I've started, because they've been so good to me, like extra work, one-to-one stuff. I take a couple of youngsters on the pads now, just to take back, and I can see how
give a bit back, like,
just do what they've done for me, like, you know what I mean? I can't teach them how to punch properly or kick properly. I teach them the calls we have in the club. So when it comes to doing the Franco, they already know the calls, and it's just instead of teaching them,
it's one extra body in the gym, isn't it?
You know,
instead of teaching them the calls, then you can you do not kick wrong, you're doing it wrong. But you know the calls there straight away, like, you know what I mean?
And you got to think of it from those kids' point of view. Those kids' point of view will look up to you and look up to
totally
all
agree,
all
like,
One of them does, like, he messed me my birthday the other day, and I was a bit fogged up, but like, it was nice, but like, I said, don't forget, Cross, you know your coach mind. He said, yeah, no, but you helped me a lot, you know.
But don't forget, you can see fucking the sledge on the posters and coming to Budo fighting in front of 1,000 people. You know what I mean? Taking the fucking photo and the fucking, you know what I mean? Like as if you fucking Marilyn Monroe. You know what I mean? You can see that and he thinks, fuck, I want to be there. Like, you know.
Kev who made up the sledge, don't call me Glenn the Sledge anymore, Glenn the Celeb. I love that, my favourite thing ever.
No, but you know, from like you say, it is giving back, and even if you don't want to take the credit, you're helping them massively because they're looking at you, and it's just giving them inspiration.
Yeah.
Like you were inspired by more senior boys in the gym or better boys in the gym.
I think we could become busier, and you get a lot more boys who would never have thought of doing it before because they see where I've come from and then doing it now. They think, oh well, if he can do it, I can do it now. So you get boys who used to be piss heads, used to be Jack the lad and stuff. They're training, they're knuckling down now, they're putting more effort in because they've seen I do it, so they're doing the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think MMA is growing so popular now. Even if you're doing it as not in any intentions to fight, just go in the gym. You won't find it because it's got a bit of everything for everybody. You know, you've got the striking, you've got the grappling. I can only think about how tired grappling must make you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I've grown up in pads from the age of fucking.
Yeah,
gotta be 30, in bags, probably 12, 13, in pads, which is fucking, we all love, do we? Everyone loves it in pads. I've never met anyone not love it.
Yeah.
But the training at fucking jiu-jitsu and the grappling is involved in, you're not going at your own pace. That looks the toughest fucking training going.
Some people, for me, you know, right, are probably going to listen to me say this and shout, BJJ, once you start going the A-belts or boys, you whatever, you're not working that hard because you switched in, you know, you think, fucking wrestling is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Really?
You fucking tensing for the whole round. It's fucking solid.
Really?
And I'm trying to do more of it, like, because I think that let me down in my last fight a little bit, but I'm trying to do as much as I can, trying to get like different partners, get the boys over my stage, trying to help me wrestle and stuff. But it's fucking solid. And a stupid fact for you, every UFC champion is all wrestlers. At the moment.
At the minute, yeah, I suppose, yeah.
DC. Khabib.
Yeah.
What's his name? Ty Woodley.
Yeah.
That one to beat Demetrius Johnson. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
They're all wrestlers. So it's just, you know, for me,
it's the best space for MMA.
Yeah. To be good at that level, you've got to have a good triangle. I think, you know, striking, wrestling, or BJ, or one of them to form a triangle. But I think wrestling is dominant.
I think to go in, people have gone in and just been pure wrestlers and got to the top level. It's very few. Like, there's not been a pure boxer gone into MMA and been anywhere near them. Boxers, there could be guys who were Golden Gloves champions and this and that, but they cross-trained for years and then became it. But wrestlers, you look at Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar had nothing but wrestling. Bear in mind, he is a freak of fucking nature. But just went in and just could just pure wrestling. And the same with Cormier when he started out. He's just a pure wrestler. That's all it is. But he worked on his boxing.
But for me, right, like, I'm not bitter about rugby stuff because I don't regret rugby at all. But we're in the schools now. You're told in the schools it's 2 sports: rugby and football. And they play a bit of cricket and something. And that's it. Like these boys, like Brett is in the UFC, John, Jack, they compete in with the best of the best, who have been drummed into a school.
We talk about it all the fucking time.
How the fuck are they meant to compete with these guys? I mean, Brett obviously is. I mean, John and Jack are going to be, they'll have doing what they're doing. But these guys have been doing it for so fucking long. If we could like, I built a school, I worked on a school down in Exeter, and there was a scholarship school based on, and all sports from everything. So if kids from all over England can go there and do a bit of sport, with no combat sports at all.
No, in that, you're telling me, right, pad work as a 7-year-old wouldn't stand him in good stead. I'm not saying fucking put him in sparring and have fucking wars in front of the class, but a little, someone like coming in to school once a week to take the kids on the pads. Right. The wrestling thing, there's so much respect in wrestling. Like, you've obviously seen that, the Foxcatcher documentary and the film, innit? You know, that's elite level, don't get me wrong, right? But like, wrestling is an Olympic sport. Like, of course you should be doing that fucking once a week. What arm would that be once a week in fucking games?
Pad work and box, right? The boxing's like, you know, you taught respect and stuff. The pad work, I think the teachers look at it as striking, and teach them, I don't know,
to hit.
Yeah.
But with wrestling and jiu-jitsu, you're not there. In hindsight, teaching self-defense.
Yeah.
So I think they got to bring us, no, not got to, but it'd be a massive so they could bring out of it.
Yeah, we are talking about a year that, you know, kids, like you say, if they're not into football, they're not into rugby, what are they doing? Playing Fortnite all the fucking time.
Yeah.
You know what I
There's
mean?
a couple of my mates, right, who were outstanding runners, who are brilliant at other things, and they're awesome. I mean, like, do you know somebody could pick that up in school now? You won't be talking about Brownie.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be talking about Davids. My two mates, the two brothers, like, they're unbelievable runners.
Yeah.
They was never picked up and pushed. So, no, if they was in England in a scholarship school and they got picked up, they'd be pro athletes now. Like,
Isn't it mad how many people must slip through the net without anyone knowing?
100%.
Someone might have a natural talent for something. Someone could be like a UFC level athlete simply because they got the same build, and if they went into a grappling match, they would be fucking perfectly suited to it. Yeah. But they'll never know they got that talent because they've never been told, never had a chance.
You know, they could have loads of hidden talents and just
spot on. I could be a fucking brilliant fucking violin player. You know what I mean? Well, funny enough, when we was in St. Joseph's in J2s, there was a teacher called Mrs. Gilton, and what happened, right? My mother was a school teacher, played the piano, and her and my father said, you should learn to play the piano. I'm fucking 13, for fuck's sake. I want to play football, rugby, I want to finger birds on the park. I ain't fucking playing piano, right? But my man said, it'll always stand you in good stead. How the fuck piano's gonna... My man had visions of being a Brunel and playing the piano, like playing the entertainer, right? So they sent me to this woman who taught my mother piano, right? But my mother's fucking 40 odd now. This woman is 70 years old. She's fucking senile. So she's teaching me the fucking piano. But every time I went there, God love her, she's fucking, you know, got Alzheimer's and all that. So I'm doing... She's saying, what did we do last week? As if, like, what's the new song we do? I said, I said we was going to learn this one. So I learned one song for 4 years. Like. By the end of it, mate, on that song, I was like fucking Liberace. Honestly, I was like Mozart on that song. But anything else, I couldn't do it. It was the entertainer. No, the fucking snooker song.
Really?
Oh, man, I'm playing it blindfolded. Like Jenny B. Lewis, got my foot on the table, got my balls in my teacher's face and all that. She's 70 years old, she know what's happening. But anything else, I fuck like. But then this Mrs. Gilton, I found out that I could play the piano, the little fucker, and she gave me a violin. And I went home dinner time crying. I got this fucking violin. I'm fucking 8 years old, like fucking. I'm walking around one way, for fuck's sake, with a fucking violin. Oh, I didn't get gang raped that day. I don't know. And then my auntie Margaret walked into the fucking class, in front of 40 kids. She went, Eve said to you don't want to play violin, and you made him take it home. Take this violin and shove it up your ass. All the kids have gone quiet. That woman never looked at me ever again. Like fucking nightmare. My last 2 fucking years at St. Joseph's was a fucking nightmare. All because of the fucking violin.
The next time a Budo will fucking wail the piano and he'll play that.
That's fucking like Elton John.
I walk in with the keyboard on my shoulder. I get what I said. Remember last time we said?
As the sledge will be there, like Rocky 4, and I'll come up from underneath the ring, like the piano, introducing the sledge. I shouldn't really have a favourite, should I, isn't it? I just can't help it. I gives the other guy the shortest intro ever, don't I?
Yeah, you do know. If it goes to points now and all this crap, they're all going to be looking at me.
It can't be as bad as the time fucking John Phillips was fighting,
Oh, no,
and I had
scary.
all this fucking mob over my shoulder when I was trying to fucking judge. I never been so happy to see someone get knocked out in the front of the life when he knocked that fucking guy out.
Yeah.
And I told John that. I said, glad you knocked him out, because I fucking was about to score you down that fucking round. Fucking hell. But you know you're coming in now. Budo was your first fight, yeah?
Yeah.
Anywhere, your first fight anywhere.
Yeah.
Right, so coming up to that fight, what's the nerves like for you?
I didn't get nervous.
Thinking
And I was more nervous on the Rhino fight, the last one, not because when I started, I had nothing to lose. I mean, nobody expected me to do well. They like, especially with the mix-up with Benny having to step in and all that. It was just like, oh well, it is what it is. You know, I'm going to let down myself. But then when you start like winning the second one, winning the third one, like Ella Rhino going and everyone like we were walking through town, and everyone going, Glenn, smash that prick Saturday, because he was another one.
He was giving it, but I'll give him credit.
He fucking
built it up,
He
mate.
sold that fight.
He did.
I sold 150 tickets that fight.
Really?
And yeah, and I would be walking down the road and be, Glenn, smash that prick Saturday. I'd be looking, I'm got a fucking clue who they have.
Yeah,
And,
that's class.
You
Though.
know, and to be fair, I say what a guy after the fight he was.
Lovely fella.
I went over to Sledge's corner time with my brothers and all that, and we were walking out, and he's waiting for me. And he was driving back to Birmingham, right? And he waited. I said, oh, start then. The light was on, we was all going to Old Vandas for the after party. So I said, come on, go in, man. I went to stop and chat and that. So having a chat, and he said, all the best for the future. He texted me the next day, all the best, blah, blah.
He seemed a great guy.
He says to me, so mate, who's your brother Ryan, man? My brother Ryan's going,
Oh, fuck yeah, because he fully... Fuck yeah.
so
His sick was fully tortured him for 3 months.
so Ryan goes, I said, why, what's the matter? He'd been messing me for weeks till he got smashed my face in. He said, going, I have.
God, King Rhino comes down, Ryan have only had fucking 2 white collars, he fucking gets smashed. He'll end up fucking out cold in the swimming pool.
Because that guy, what was his name?
King Rhino 2.0.
92.1 kg King.
That's
No, right, listen to
That's what it was, yeah.
But he was a hell of a boy. Like I admit, follow his Instagram.
I locked the part as well.
Yeah, he's
Like,
well,
well,
definitely
like,
looked the part. That was the only Budo I missed. It was my son's birthday,
But
so I
like,
won
he
that.
had a bit of a dodgy record, right? I think he's like 3-7 now, or something like that. Anyway, but you look at his record, which I went through with Fight with Coleman and all his fights. He had 4 losses to a top 10. 4 of them was in the top 10 of our weight division. You know what I mean? Like Nathan Dale, all good boys. The two wins he had were like poor, and one of them was decent. Like, but so I know his losses weren't joking ones; they were good ones. So everyone, all they've seen is a bad record and going, "Oh, Glenn will kill him." So I'm walking through town and everyone's going, "Go on, Glenn, all the best." Like that's when I started winning then, because they was expecting me to win.
Yeah.
So, because
it brings a different type of
course it
pressure.
do, yeah.
That's the only Fred, I had like the boys phone me wanted, you knew this one, I thought, I don't get it, that's excited, they can't look at me.
Yeah. Do you know, obviously you say you did research on him now. Have you done research on Ebril?
Yeah, I've only found one fight, which I can't find any footage of the Howard fight.
Yeah.
But I know the boys are there and stuff, because there was pay-per-view and all of it just got deleted. Right? I've tried getting videos, tried asking boys going in, and there's nothing there. But, I know he's going to be coming hard kicking. He's got a massive kickboxing background, so just got to play by ear. Maybe like blessing his guys and one thing, like, but.
Yeah, you could overanalyze things like, you know, when there's no need, instead of concentrating on your own game, like, you know.
The same as that he had no background, but I know he's a few Muay Thai fights, and I was just want to go in and rush into the takedown. Looking back, if I just stood and gone to boxing him, I think I would have outboxed him. His kicking, I wouldn't match his kicking, it's brilliant. Because I knew he's Muay Thai, I thought, just get him to the floor, just try and rush. I shouldn't have done that. Looking back, there's loads of other things I should have done.
Yeah,
so
you could.
More
but you still, you don't be too hard on yourself, because you're still very inexperienced as regards fight. Like that, you're talking 4 or 5 fights now, you know what I mean? And you have this fight, and then you're more experienced to go in your next fight.
The biggest learning curve for me was my grappling strike, which I done in September last year. Like I don't know why I shot on our gym.
Right.
I lost that, but we went to an extra round and I lost some points. But the amount of times I watched that video back and picked something new every fucking time.
Really?
That was a massive learning curve.
But that's what you've got to do, you know. Obviously, you know that yourself. And so what do you know when you look at this guy? What? And I obviously don't think he's going to listen to this. Game plan, but obviously he's going to want to stand with you. From what I heard of the Harwood's fight, he just kept it standing.
Yeah, of course he did. Yeah.
You know what I mean, and he's got a kickboxing background. So do you look at that and you say, well, I'll feel him out first, see what it's like, and then maybe step to the grappling and rough him, or
probably,
is it just like
probably get ball ups in this? But I think first round I'll probably lose the first round, because he's going to be fucking
Light on his
big
feet.
heavy kicks.
He's a
big
big
fucking
guy, nasty looking fucker.
But he puts everything into his kicks. He puts everything into him, so he can be checking his kicks moving this weekend. As soon as he gets tired, then just take him and say it and fucking choke him out. But I think he's going to put everything into the first round. Kicks. If I lose and get knocked out, because his kicks are, he got quick kicks. And his hand's probably suspect, but yeah, his kicks are good. If I get past them, I think if I can be mine.
Do you look at that though, and are you competitive yourself and go, ah, fuck him, I'll knock the kid out instead?
I do, but if the coaches heard me say that, they'd have a go at me, no, you stick to you. That's the thing, you know,
Yeah.
I need to stick to me as well. Because like going back to, I beat myself up early in the fight, I think I should have finished in first round. There's loads of opportunities there to armbar him, to, I don't know, do stuff first round. You're like, well, no, you had, you know, it's all about getting cage time now and experience. You did well, like I won every round or whatever, and then it's like something, he said, but that's what the plan was, like, break him down, time out and choke him out. But then, like, I go back to that Cage Warriors Academy fight. Like, I heard him, can you hear me put that shout in the video? It's boxing shit, box him. And then looking back, I should have, but no, I won the fight, but take him down and scoring and then just training it. So, you know, there's game plans you've got to stick to.
Of course, you can't go listen to a kid
No.
when you've got coaches there.
Yeah,
Coaches are there, they've been where they all camp. Your kid is living off adrenaline as well, especially you fucking. I see a friend fighting and who's shouting shit, really.
Yeah.
Like he's looking at you as his brother more than anything. Like, so he needs to put it to one side and just listen to the boys. They're the boys who knows what the fuck they're on about.
Like, so back to your question, you know, there is a match thing, like, that with the area.
Beat them at their own game.
Yeah, the area to knock him out there. But so that's done now. I don't need an highlight reel.
Right.
I don't need to, you know, beat him his own game. I've done all that. For me, as a performance, I want to come out and go like, oh, this is what I did, done well, that's what I done well. That was a good performance. And myself, I don't care with the coach. I don't think I'd let the coach down anyway now because this year's gone so well. But it's myself. I want to finish off this year with a good performance.
Well, at the end of the day, the most important thing is winning the title now. You know, winning the fight.
I've got to take this defences.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, yeah. To keep in the title, isn't it? You know what I mean? You know, because they say you're not a champion until you've defended it, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course,
And that's a big thing.
First of all, they announced the fight as heavyweight fight, which was a misprint. But it's going on double champ.
The champ.
No,
the greatest Liam Bennett when he was walking out. And it sounds great with Conor McGregor and all that. Liam Bennett, fair play, he done well. And but he was like, I never get Liam Bennett's mate was walking down the stairs in the leisure and went, Liam, chomps in. And it sounded weird from a Turk accent, like, you know, remember McGregor's fucking saying it sounded good. Liam, chomps in. It was fucking brilliant. He was doing like.
So when does your weight cut start?
I don't week cut because we same day we're in. So I'm only a kilo off now. I'm bang on.
Too ready, like
ready. Yeah. Do you think that in the future, like if you turn pro, that you would drop down the middle?
Yeah, I think probably so I weighed in last time 89 kilos and I still had a bit of derby to do. I could have dropped. So I think if I went a bit strict and stopped my cheat meals and stuff, I could probably walk around 86. So I could probably walk the cut down to 77. But then that's me being strict then. Do I want to go that strict? Not at the moment, no. So
could that take the fun out of the whole fucking game?
Yeah.
For him,
so
like,
I could. So if I was pro or day before weigh in as amateur, because most shows doing day before weigh in as amateur now. So if I did day before weigh in, definitely 84, definitely, because cut the weight to 89 BZ day before weigh in.
Yeah.
The same day, you know. Talking that right now, though, he was cut the same day. He cut from 97. So same day weigh in. So that's probably why he gassed so much, because he just couldn't fucking breathe enough.
Yeah, it's just. I don't think
worrying
it's safe.
that, isn't it?
It's really not safe. It's really not safe. It's the weight cutting is a major issue, especially in MMA, and it has to be addressed. Like, you know, they say, like, and people say, oh well, everyone should just jump up another weight class. It wouldn't work.
As a fighter,
weight
do you think them extra couple of pounds makes the massive difference, power wise, strength wise?
Oh mate, I gotta be honest. I've always felt really strong. I didn't against that right now. Fuck me, he's a strong dude, like.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Perhaps they are. Perhaps plus I was 89. Perhaps just say he was 95. And, you know, that's 6 kilos. Fuck.
Really.
But he was in good nick anyway. So he's gonna be stronger than me anyway. But so definitely.
But then again, like you just said, you felt like you gassed because of the weight cut, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That if you're walking around, you're feeling fresh, you know you can do the 3 rounds.
Well, I've been sparring 5 rounds since before this fight. And even when I went back up, I'm a big loser. I was walking around about 305, and I was about 100 kilos sparring 5 rounds, and I felt fine, felt good, felt quite fit. So it's the weight for the fitness isn't a problem for me. It might be when you got big muscles like he had, and you got to try and fill them for oxygen.
Yeah.
It's a big fucking difference. Like.
Yeah.
But it's much fighting against somebody that much heavier. Probably a big difference.
Yeah. There's a number of Nails boys again on this show, isn't there? On
4 of us. It was meant to be more. Steph, the girl who was she
fought the Scottish girl last time.
Yeah.
I brought the Scottish girl down in the taxi. I picked her up from Cardiff Airport, brought her in. She's a nice girl, James, but it was her first fight. Was it her first fight as well?
It was her first fight, but she'd been training a lot longer than Steph. She'd been Australia training there.
Really?
And her boyfriend's a big into her or something like that. But yeah, Steph beat her. And Steph's a grappler, good grappler, and she beat her on her feet.
Boy said that was a good fight, didn't it?
It was a good scrap, yeah, it was really
a
good.
good fight.
Yeah.
It was a good fight.
The other girl took a bit of a...
Tuning,
Yeah, she did, I gotta be honest.
And to be honest, though, if you'd said that before, if you told me before that fight it was going to stay on his feet for 3 rounds, I would have thought, Steph would probably lose that. I looked knocking her because the grappling is that good.
Yeah.
Fair play, she
it was a little bit of a... Listen, it's the game's a game and everyone knows what they're getting into, like. But like she was there with a boyfriend when she's getting fucking pasted, like the nose getting splattered across her face, and he was like, oh fuck, you know. But I think he was a fighter himself, but he was
American,
game.
he was the boyfriend.
Is it?
Yeah, because like I say, I picked him up from the airport, see, and one of Mehdi, I can't think of his name. His one of his coaches as well.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. So I picked Mehdi up on a Thursday, and his
the one that beat Struan.
The one that beat Struan.
Fucking hell, how good was he?
Well, amazing. Like I said, I didn't see it.
Fucking hell.
Brilliant.
I didn't see it.
When I watched him on Cage Warriors like a month later.
And he won on Cage
Warriors.
Really good. Like, really good.
Them guys.
Struan dropped him in the first round, and then he come back and beat Struan.
Them guys up with that team, they brought no bums over ever.
No.
You know? And they bring in 2 boys over this one.
Right.
And I got to pick them up next Friday, and you know they won't be bums. There's no way. No. We saw good Comedy Day have been over the 3 times I've seen Comedy. He's always been good.
Yeah,
they're professional sort of
MMA
factory, is it?
Ganu and all that.
Yeah.
So you know.
And isn't it banned in France as well?
What, MMA?
Yeah.
In Paris, I think it's illegal to show inside Paris.
Really?
I think I might be wrong, but
yeah.
I think it's in.
So to have like a gym like producing fighters like it's all these like the French African countries and they come over from the fucking Nigeria and all that. We think fucking Blind the Mice might be rough or fucking Kamava might be rough. It's a different fucking ball game up there when they all chopping each other up in the fucking street and fucking fat birds on the bonnet of the car and all like the ones on the WhatsApp group and all that.
Yeah, hold on a sec, we're just going to stop for a sec so Glenn can have a piss. And we're back in the room. Just making Glenn a cup of tea, you know what I mean? You've got to treat the guests.
Yeah, loves to brew me.
Do we haven't had a baby for ages?
No, how's that now?
I don't know, it's just sort of...
Yeah, I never
I'm
had.
trying
I
that.
always got the car seat, so I've never had a fucking drink up yet. There's been times where I've had to tell her to shut the fuck up. She's absolutely hammered.
Isn't Dino blocked on one?
Dino Valama, the one,
Dino come down before the last Budo, and who was doing the World Cup, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he had 4 cans of wine. He's fucking awful. He's one of the worst drinkers I've ever seen.
We go in there with Jim, but I wouldn't say who it is.
Go on, fucking spit
Sorry, Frank.
Is that right for you?
Yeah,
that's literally a drop.
Yeah, just a splash. He likes a bottle of sauce, you can't drink the shit like.
Really?
Yeah. Whereas me, I'm a big drinker.
The rugby boys are fucking mad. They used to fucking shitting in a fucking tub of butter and putting it back in the fridge and that, innit? You know what I mean?
What are we talking about, son? How do you know that?
But yeah, I'm always looking forward to fucking Budo. I'm looking forward to this one obviously because I missed the last one as well. And then every fucker's going, oh, that fight was brilliant. The atmosphere was amazing when Rob Hines came in and when Harwood's came in.
It was a good one when the last one.
It's
usually like, just like Glenn's a bigger sell. Harwood's fucking mob.
Good,
fair.
The thing as well, rugby boys all knew each other, all his mates on my mates all knew each
Of course, yeah, he would have.
So that was good, so we all obviously had a few beers after together.
Yeah.
I didn't have a pint with Nico because I think he went that, but all his mates were there.
It is good if you guess. That's what you've got to get. I get frustrated sometimes. I got to be honest. That people don't support, and Budo's never really had a problem selling out. So that is, I'm not. But I see people they talk constantly about UFC. It's like fucking UFC. It's like it's the only thing that exists. And then you've got a fucking MMA show on your doorstep, right? Which is the breeding ground for anything. John's last fight before he fought in the UFC was on Budo. Right? Struan fought on Budo, fighting on Cage Warriors.
Yeah.
Right? It'll breed fighters. Hopefully, you.
I know a few boys who follow it for MMA and we watch all local shows and go around. But the problem we've got is they don't go and watch Budo because there could be good fights on it. They don't go to watch it because they mates on it. If they're going to watch fights, they go to Cardiff or Cage Warriors or go
of course.
else. I don't know, the local shows, unfortunately, this is what it is. They only go. It doesn't matter if they mate can't throw a fucking punch.
Yeah.
Because they're on it, they go and go piss up and watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And unfortunately,
It's hard. I spoke to Dino about it because Dino's always wanted to put on a respected show.
Yeah.
Right. But it's trying to find the fucking
Happy
balance. Right. It's trying to find the balance between getting ticket sellers on, right, and your ticket sellers, like you said, they don't have to actually be the best fighters in the fucking world.
Yeah.
But if they'll sell 50 tickets, you feel like you got to put them on. And then having quality fights up the top end of the card between even matched opponents, you know what I mean?
But what you've got to be
Sometimes-
careful as well, though. The evenly matched, you would have fucking dreamed because who sells a ticket, who would laugh and who can fucking scrap as well. So who just happened to be the fucking perfect package at the minute. But I've seen fights at the top of the card where 70% of the people in the fucking building are fucked off because they made a fault.
Yeah,
Whereas you've got this fucking great fight at the end and there's no atmosphere there. Because everyone's gone because they mate are gone and they've all fucked off over Jimmy's or the Vanna.
It is what it is, isn't it? It's local shows. It's the same problem Chris may have. But white collar's different. I think if people stay for the whole evening.
Of course they will,
You know,
more night out
but
than a sport.
I gotta be honest, Saturday, I try and take my bird watching about Saturday. The thought of them doing 2 songs between each fight is fucking annoying. I go to watch boxing, put a band on either before it or after it.
Right.
Great, make a night of it. But in between, it's just 2 books. I watch Guinea as well, which I enjoy.
Yeah.
But so they're going to be spread out. So I'd be forced to stay for the whole night, which is in camp. And you know, if it's a week after Budo, I'd go down and go and piss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you just go in just to go and watch people,
of course,
unfortunately,
Yeah.
So they as an organiser's point of view, they probably playing a blind bet to keep people there to make it better.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But as my point of view, it's a bit.
When I'd be speaking to Dino about it recently, and you know, he gets frustrated because he looks at this show and he goes, without a shadow of a doubt, it's the best show I put on. Right? It's got fighters from Wales, England, Ireland, France, Macedonia.
No way.
Yeah. So, just to give you an example, right? Ben Ellis, Emil Piatek, I'm pronouncing his name right? Amateur 70 kilogram title. Do you know what? I will never get used to kilograms. I just don't know. I don't even know what 70 kilograms is. What 70 is that?
170 pounds.
Right, so it's welterweight.
No, 150 pounds, sorry.
155, so it's lightweight.
Yeah.
Right, so that's a lightweight fight. And Ben Ellis is 6-0, and Emil Piatek is 7-0.
Ben Ellis
I haven't looked at guys.
Right.
I know, but Ben's a good lad. Mate.
Ben Ellis from Lou Long's place, isn't it? Yeah.
Right. So we've seen Ben Ellis before.
Yeah.
So they are fighting for a title, and they're both undefeated fighters. That is going to be a fantastic fight.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. But the general public don't. It's hard. You got to make a show. You got to make casual fans. Now Dino's put on a show. There's probably a load of guys, MMA nerds around the country going, "Fuck me, they're putting a great show on down in Budo and Swansea, but they ain't paying the ticket."
Of course, yeah.
And this is what I try to explain to him. You can put on the best show possible, but if it doesn't sell, then what have you gained? You know what I mean? So he's still learning, obviously, because we're only a couple of years into this. it's trying to find happy medium, like, do you know what I mean?
Not sound too much about boffin, not trying to sound too fucking clever. And you said there's like a feed there to Cage Warriors, so Cage is going to UFC. For him to make it worthwhile, then his feeders going on to them shows. They are what's going to sell them shows out. So rather than try and get the best fights there, just produce these fighters, let them go, and they go, oh, he was found in Bordeaux, or so right, go down and watch that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
true.
That's you're probably better off like being known for,
Yeah,
rather than doing them to unknown fighters who are great, just to have a one-off fight. Like.
Yeah.
It's the atmosphere they remember, no fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what, that's a fucking good shot.
the-
All them rugby boys who come down to foot CR once, the place fucking roof nearly went off 3 times. Rob Hines come out to Sweet Caroline were brilliant. You always fucking, you know, don't forget.
To be fair, all I know you get the biggest pop, but all the Nails boys get a fucking
All of them.
massive.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Paddy does it brilliantly because you say Nails MMA about
Oh,
3 times on every
yeah,
intro.
fuck
So every
yeah,
time
yeah.
he says Nails,
Yeah,
it goes
yeah.
up again. Like.
Because like Reese, Mike, Corey, all us and I know, all his fans know me. All my fans
course
know
they do.
them.
Yeah.
So when they're all out, they're all cheering because they know they are. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So yeah, even though individually probably sell X amount of tickets, we probably got that sport times 4.
Yeah, of course you have, yeah.
But when I had Dino send me the card earlier, like the what is as finalised the card
Yeah.
can be when you do
I
it.
think that last thing you read didn't go there.
I got the inside track. I said, "Look, we're talking to Glenn tonight about Budo. Give me the fucking." But he was saying like, right, he said, "Oh, I got a couple of things." Right, Josh Hudson, John Mitchell, 77 kilogram title.
Yeah.
Right, do you know either of those guys?
Josh.
You know Josh. Is he one of your boys?
No, he is. I think he's Celtic Pride. I think his coach Craigie was used to be coach us.
I've heard of Craigie was, yeah.
And we still got like Josh is very good.
Right, because he's saying he told me to say Josh is going to the World Amateur Championships the week after his fight.
Fair
To
fucking
give you an
play.
idea of the quality of,
Josh
of what
is
he's
very
bringing
good.
in.
Josh fought on Cage Warriors Academy against Orban Elliott, who won the weekend and he's in the final now with the Cage Warriors Grand Prix. That was Josh's last loss to Orban. Orban's class. He's very, very good. And that was fight the night I fought up there. They had a fight the night. That's one you have a look at that.
Is he?
Really?
That's for me the best amateur fight I've seen.
Really?
He was that good, man.
Yeah.
Like Josh's wrestling was brilliant. He was controlling him. As soon as he was on his feet, Orban striking was both of them they took of each other. It was really, really good. As an amateur fight, I thought it was my favourite thing. But I've looked at
Sounds great, like, innit? Yeah.
Obviously, then when you know Dave Round against Lomas, that is bound
That's
to
a
be
good
good,
scrap,
right?
Yeah.
There's no way that can't be good, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Like, I can't say that I know much about the main event.
Gillen Hill.
I got it all. I got it all here on my phone.
Is that the heavyweight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I watched that Gillen Hill fight before.
Yeah, Geraint Hill, Sofian, Bogacho. Are they heavyweights? Are they? I'm gonna have that Sofian in a taxi. I don't know where he's gonna sit. There's not much room when you get him in all the cases. In
No
there.
panic, there'll be an episode of Fake Taxi.
I'm assuming, looking at his name, that he's
The Macedonia.
No. I'd say he was the French.
Right, I see.
Yeah, black French.
Rad was meant to fight the guy from France, wasn't he? And that was an amazing fight for Rad. That would be
Yeah.
That would been
So why is that not happening now?
Rad's put out.
Right. Okay. Right, because is Cody Morelli training with you?
Yeah.
Right. No, he's fighting amateur MMA. Is that his first army MMA? Because I saw him cage box Ryan Drazy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Corey,
yeah.
Which ended up being a good fight. Even Corey was he won it quite comfortably in the end. Ryan Drazy's
Mate, Cody's boxing.
He's nice.
Spot on there.
Yeah.
Really?
Give us all vertigo last camp.
Never. Really?
That's what. Honestly, he's a banger.
Yeah, he's been interesting. And I'm looking through here. Mikey Kroll against Olson Haley.
Yeah, I don't think Mikey's been in a boring fight.
No.
He's always,
Ryan Lockyer versus Ruslan Vibraj. I'm assuming he's the Macedonian. But Ryan Lockyer, every time I've seen him, he's been exciting enough. Corey Morelli. I don't know a couple of those guys. James Kedra, Rhys Hughes.
Rhys Hughes is the bike my gym. That's the one who's the middleweight, the one who always said we've advanced together.
Right, okay, so
He's got all of it now, he's only like 23 or 24.
Right,
He's like a different stage of his career.
Corey's 21. Wait until Corey picks up now.
Yeah.
Is he's working his grappling and everything now, yeah? So you got Reece Hughes, then you got Josh Hudson, who we talked about, Ben Ellis, we talked about, yourself against Charles Ebra. Then it goes to the pros, Bunny against Mick Broster, who apparently, I can't say I know him, but apparently he's been around for years, and he's come out of retirement on his 50th birthday.
No way.
Fight Bunny, yeah.
Brilliant.
And apparently he's becoming more banded as well.
Really?
Yeah, because it's his birthday, yeah. And then John Andrew, I've actually known from around about Swansea for a
proper
long time.
Swansea character for fucking years.
How many fights are there?
On this year, I've taken a couple off because I took the cage boxing out. There's probably 2 or 3 cage boxing. And it's because I could only screenshot a certain size, see, so I basically just got all the MMA in. There's actually one above that, see, there's another amateur MMA there.
Usually, see, after my fight, I go like, God, stay watch through one and then try and get the part in. But because there's no one after me, I'll probably just come show my face for a few beers.
Oh, there's only one cage boxing, and then it's Logan Osler, Andy Parkinson, Ricky George, Liam Marnell.
Ricky George was in a fucking great fight last time.
Yeah. Ian McKenzie, Keith.
No, Ian's another one. Ian and Logan are both Craig US, good Celtic fight.
Is he? Yeah. So see, when you come in from the same gym, you'll get that atmosphere.
Yeah.
You'll bring, same as when Nails came. Maybe they not sell as many tickets, but you know that'll be good. John Andrew, you know, be interesting to see John.
Well, John's been into the scene for fucking years and years. In all fairness, like, and I don't know whether Dean talked him into it. We approached Dean like to come out to sort of retirement, I should imagine, because he was like,
he's been doing jiu-jitsu for years.
And he's been bodybuilding for a long time as well.
He's a big bloke, 93 kilos, big.
Oh, I know, I've seen the photo. Who's he fighting?
Jan Lysak. I have no idea what that is. But there's a lot of, it's a big card again. Yeah. You know, so I'm looking forward. I'm always getting excited closer on. Time, you know what I mean?
It's like apart from like pads the weekend, my training is more or less done now. So this is where I start get excited and get enjoyed.
Will you take a week off work?
No.
Or will that like fuck you up?
I finish early on Friday, and that's about it. Like
proper chill out.
For my brows then and my tan and shit. Now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like that.
I'm not going to call him a faggot.
Listen, the last 3 months I've been training in the Saturday house. I got to look good on a night tonight. Otherwise, people thinking, what's that been up to? Like,
that's fair enough. Like,
so yeah.
Well, so I got to ask you something, right? Because one of the boys, I don't know if you know him, Craig Ellery, Scooter. Do you know him?
No.
Right.
Yeah, no, Craig.
Right.
What do you do?
Right. Because Craig lives in Margam, doesn't he?
Yeah. Craig's missus, seen her? I know Craig's missus is very good friends with my Mr. What's wife, Carly.
Right.
So, yeah.
Craig sent me a message when I put that you were coming on Twitter. Now I know you're not on Twitter, right?
Which you've got to sort out.
You've got to get on Twitter, right?
Come on.
Get yourself on Twitter and I can fucking retweet you and get you some followers and shit, right? He said to me, ask Glenn about Andy Powell's stories. No, before we go any further, you can say whatever the fuck you want on you, but just remember Andy Powell's big and ginger.
We've become good friends. I haven't spoken to him for a while, but anyway, years and years ago I was out in Cardiff and then he was out and we met, did a few drinks and everything like, and so anyway, didn't see for years. And we went to Ibiza Rugby tour beginning of last year.
Right.
That was a few weeks before I started.
What team's this with? Come on.
Quinns.
Right, Quinns, yeah.
So we went on a rugby tour and I was fucking best part of the 90s. I was eating this one time and out there, big chunk. And he was there, and you remember us from Cardiff. We chatted now, and he was like headlining the tour for Simon Pidham. I see. So we was there now when all the boys were playing, so I was there on a piss. So the first night was out on a piss now, fucking telling stories he does. So it ends up now, me and him back in his room up at 6 in the morning, sun's coming up, telling each other we're best mates and I love each other, all this shit. So the next day we was out on a piss again and with him again. So he's like, listen, I'm the strongest guy in the island and all that, so we arm wrestled him. I arm wrestled him out there, it's on live and all that. I almost beat him the first time, nobody won. And then the second time, and then the third time, we arm wrestled about 5 minutes.
Strong boy?
Yeah, he's really
He's a big lad.
He's a lump of a boy.
You reckon he's the only person that hasn't beat him? He's left, so I get fucking all strong now, I lost weight then.
Right, yeah.
But there was some of the stories he was telling me, he was making my hair curl. He was fucking telling me about the buggy story, that what actually happened on it.
Yeah, because he get in, right, so tell that story because I don't remember that part. He got in shit, didn't he, for something?
Yeah, fuck I. They played Scotland and they was in the Glamorgan Hotel, and Celtic Manor, sorry. So they're in the Celtic Manor now. him and the boys up on a piss all night. And so anyway, they decided to go and get fags, and they tossed the coin. So this is where he talks about, see, he said, Posey, go and get fags. But heads or tails, and I lost tonight. So I walks out, right. I'm not taking my car now because I'll get caught. I see the buggy, but he gets on a buggy, jumps in a buggy, drives down, indicates on a motorway, didn't have any fucking indicators, they got buggy in it. So driving down, services, pulls over, better get petrol, starts putting petrol in. Next thing, the taxi pulls up. Posey, what are you fucking doing? There's a battery buggy right there. Petrol all over the thing. Next thing, woo, police pulls up. Posey, get in here. As I pulls in, there's paparazzi everywhere. I'm fucked.
He sounds hell of a fucking boy, right, did he?
Some of the stories. We had to do speakers night. So after I fought Elliot, a week later, the Quins had him as a guest speaker.
Right.
Fuck me, brilliant.
Really?
So he takes some of Jimmy's after and says, God's honest.
Yeah.
So he goes on a piss now. So he stays quite level-headed until, so as soon as he does his guest speaker, we're on a piss now.
Yeah.
Right then, take me to town with you. Goes to town, goes to go in Jimmy's, walks to go in Jimmy's. I walks upstairs, go and grab up and go. Excuse me, mate, $5. I'm the fucking celebrity, not you. What are you doing, son? You're honest, I'm fucking crying. They're going, oh, fucking hell. Alright, you paid to get in and I didn't, fucking landed.
Is there many nightclubs left up Otago, eh?
Jimmy's.
What was the massive one? Stardust, I'm thinking.
Oh, the Starlight.
Starlight. That was huge,
That's
one.
way before my time.
Really?
You got Jimmy's, like, Welcome is like a late bar.
Yeah.
B2M is like a nightclub that's just like, it's full of kids. Like,
Yeah.
you get 2 bars and Spoons and Academy. Like, I'll go, I'll pool, I'll stay in all my locals, watch a few bands. I'll go down, just go straight Jimmy's.
Really?
Yeah. I don't
Proper rugby clubs bouncing up their bands.
Yeah, I live in Carmarthen, like all the pubs are all good old fashioned pubs, so workman pubs have
Yeah.
I like a good band. And then Tybark, and my brother lives in a pub in Tybark, some of their bands. And they have a Tybark Triangle, a lot of bands.
That's right, yeah, I've heard of that, yeah.
So if I would go to New Village, we go down there.
Jimmy's any good then? Good laugh.
Yeah.
Say no more, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good as gold, good crack in Jimmy's.
Actually, seeing as we got you here, you obviously, I'm assuming you watch a lot of MMA outside, do you?
Only recently, you know, yeah.
Really?
Like, since I started, they call amateur supporters, but I followed it because of fact, like again, I knew Mike Edwards was, and started just that aspect. Then Frank goes to watching local. So when I started training, that's when I started watching, which happened to be the time Conor McGregor started becoming famous.
Right.
I was watching his fights. Then it was like the Diaz brothers. Then I was like watching on my phone, trying to get as many as I can to watch, and that's where I started. Like.
Yeah.
But,
did you see the Khabib and Floyd thing?
On like what Conor explained the fight and
No.
They're on the fighting on it.
You're on about fighting.
Boxing.
Have you seen that?
what? Say it again.
Khabib and Floyd.
Oh, that poster's a mock up as
He's got
bullshit.
it.
It's absolute
Got to be,
nonsense.
Yeah, it's bullshit, because I think if that was fabricated and did happen, it's only for money for Khabib, okay? So, but I think the position he's in now, Putin, you not need for anything. He's a fucking king in that country now. He can have it. Putin will give him whatever money he wants. So I think he needs that.
It don't matter because I don't think he's driven by money.
He's not driven by money.
You know, he still lives with his fucking parents.
So he's not going to want to fight Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, it's not random.
No.
Yeah,
I just thought it was like he had something on it. I think it was more.
You
of a
just happened to bump
marketing
into that
thing.
Leonard
Marketing
Elby,
thing, yeah.
and they put like a little video out saying, "Oh, Floyd, you know, champ versus champ, undefeated versus undefeated." It keeps Floyd. Floyd seems obsessed with being relevant and in the public eye, doesn't he? Because without boxing, Floyd is nobody. He might have 500 million in the bank, but there's no camera crews filming him.
No.
If you look, he hasn't got a wife, you know. Yeah, he's fucking a different woman every day in Vegas if he wanted to. But there's no camera crews chasing him round.
I liked him to remind me that.
Huh?
I liked him to remind me that.
Floyd walks in Jimmy's, Glenn. He's got to pay a $5 Glenn stairs upstairs to back home.
No, are they?
Yeah, but it was like
Right in New York now, son.
he got to stay in the limelight, didn't he? You know, so like Khabib says a little fucking couple of words to him. He says, "Yeah, someone mocks a poster up. It's never going to happen." It happened once because Conor is what he is. Floyd is what he is.
For me, right at the moment, as what it's become, you get people who think what Conor McGregor does is the only way to make it now.
Exactly.
To be the pantomime villain, to be the WWE star, to be honest. I'd love now, right? Nate Diaz and McGregor have their trilogy. Sort that, be the pantomime villain, sell the show to you like But to bring on the respect back to MMA, Khabib fight Ferguson.
Yeah, which I think will happen. Mate.
Again, that
That's
fight
what-
for me, Ferguson, Showtime
fight,
Pettis.
yes.
The one.
Oh yeah, it was hell of a fight.
Brilliant fight.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ferguson's
brilliant
cardio seems ridiculous.
If you want to watch performance, I think Khabib's performance was for me one of the best performances ever. He can destroy that corner. He knocked him down, took him down, smashed his face in and choked him out.
Yeah,
The only thing he didn't do was kick him in the face.
He did everything he wanted to do. Didn't he?
Well, did you see like corners this week?
Yeah,
On Instagram?
no.
Corner broke down the fight. So
No.
he said
He
that.
said-
Well,
he went
actually,
two rounds.
Conor McGregor broke
Conor
down
McGregor on his
Oh,
Instagram
right, okay.
page.
I'm not on Instagram,
Right.
so
So
I
what he
haven't seen
basically says,
He went 2 rounds.
yeah, he says basically,
What fucking fight
yeah,
did you watch it?
I'll screenshot and send it to you. He goes through the whole fight. He's quite respectful in some ways, but in other ways, he's way off the
Deluded.
mark. He's saying like he basically won the first round.
Because he was going forward, because he was engaging in fighting,
Yeah.
because Khabib was ducking under his punches. That apparently that was him.
Didn't
Yeah,
did-
but it's not called boxing, is it?
No.
It's not called cage boxing.
No, exactly.
You know?
If it's a white collar cage fight, you favour the guy going forward looking for the fight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming you told the judge. But it's not a fight anymore. MMA, it's not. It's a sport. So you jump on a football field. The first team to score don't win. Just break a team down,
Yeah,
score, and it's
spot
60,
on.
90 minutes. That's what MMA's become. You need to break them down, score, keep
Well,
scoring
that was-
until
yeah,
you either
yeah,
finish
yeah.
the fight or the bell goes.
Yeah.
In my opinion, of that first round, if you just say that, that's exactly what Khabib did.
Yeah.
Khabib grappled him and wore him out
Yeah.
so that his punches and everything
Yeah.
would not have effect in the second.
100%.
Well done.
Then he
If you
goes-
watch Khabib, when he grappled him in that first round, there was plenty of opportunities for Khabib to drop shots on him. He never bothered.
Yeah, no.
He just kept
Yeah.
grappling him. And you worked after it was good. In the second round when he got him down, he was smashing him with shots while he was on the
Well,
floor.
I said, you
So
said to me,
it was a process,
oh,
isn't it?
you said to me, oh no, he was, they weren't going to stop it because he wasn't getting hurt. Khabib, I fucking watched it. Khabib threw about 30
I
shots
gotta be honest, I saw it back since
Right?
then.
Yeah.
That was one view of it
Yeah.
I watched live.
because I
When
said to
saw it
Ryan,
back.
mate, we could have easily got stopped in that second round, is it?
Yeah.
Or second,
I think it was
third.
the
When he got up and said, "Talk
Mate,
now,
He
talk
took,
now."
third, it
he
was,
took
it was
30 unanswered shots, right? And he took 30 unanswered shots. Now, Herb Dean is not going to stop it
No.
unless he's got to. Because
Yeah,
the
he's
golden
gotta- he's gotta be
goose is
serious.
getting fucking filled in by that.
Yeah.
But, like, there's no way they can have a contentious decision, can they? It's
No, he
got
has
to
to
be
be
like,
sleeping, doesn't
he has
he?
to be
Yeah.
out cold. So then he talks about that round as in, he said, yeah, he dropped me. And he said, it totally unexpected. He said, didn't respect his stand-up. Got caught off the back foot, one knocked out. But that changed the fight. That punch basically won the fight for him. He said, if it happened again, it wouldn't happen. Then he went into the third, which he said he won. But I thought about that fight, I thought about that third round was Khabib saying, fuck you, I fucking got out the floor, I fucking smashed you ground and pound, let's have 3 minutes and standing by here. And Connor's hitting him, not touching him, touching gloves. He's not, like, you can't say to me that was 100% 10-9 Connor. That could have gone either way, that third round. Then
But
he said,
it felt to me that the only reason Khabib did that was to prove to Conor you can't fucking beat
Exactly.
me either. That's
You
what
can't-
it seems to
yeah.
me.
Yeah, but MMA's evolved. The most popular it's gone, the most evolved it's gone like a sport. And it's like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, it was two hard men going in and who
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
the first.
yeah. Chuck
No,
the
it's not.
Dell,
No, it's
Tico.
not. It's got, you got like
So much skill involved.
fighter IQ, you got
Yeah.
game plans, you got everything like that. For it to be won in the amount of time it's given.
Yeah.
You know, 3 rounds, 5 rounds, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever.
Yeah, I didn't see Conor winning.
I didn't.
fucking
And-
anything
well,
like
then,
that.
I think one of the rounds was closer than the rest,
Yeah.
but still giving Khabib.
well then,
Yeah, and I like
Khabib's manager responded to that then, and he basically put a photo up of when Conor was getting choked, and this guy, he was saying, well, when you're getting choked, he said your immediate reaction if you win a fight is to try and get your hands underneath the arm, try and fight out of it. He said all Conor did was have his 2 hands on the floor. He said he had 2 hands on the floor being choked out, and he said the only time he should be raising them hands to get a grip and get it. He said the only time he raised them 2 hands
Just a tap.
was to tap.
No, but I seen he didn't defend. 10 or 2 money getting choked, but he wasn't getting choked. That was the neck. That was neck.
He's on his chin, right?
And jaw manipulation. So I'm thinking he didn't do that. He pulled it down. They pulled it to choke.
Yeah, right.
So,
Okay.
so that's the only reason I thought he didn't defend. Because it was going out, he threw away, he wasn't defending 2-1. I'm like, if you defend 2-1, okay, you don't push down, you push out. You do, but I think he couldn't have pushed out because he was too tight. So the other option is pull down. I think he would have pulled into the choke and he would have sleep.
But in the worry then that these fuckers are choking so hard, he broke his fucking jaw. So,
well, you know,
do you see
I think
videos of that Ben Askren? No, that Ben Askren.
Yeah.
He's on about swapping with
DJ.
Yeah.
Demetrius Johnson. One's going to one, and that Ben Askren was supposed to be a fucking animal, man.
Yeah,
He's
and
coming
that's
into the UFC. Well, there's videos of him today talking about the Khabib choke, and like he's choking, he's squeezing watermelon in one video and a pumpkin in another, and he's fucking squeezing it, and the fucking watermelon's exploding in his fucking arms, like. So that's the level he's fucking talking, like, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's when I saw that yesterday about Demetrius Johnson going to 1, and so I was like, fucking, that's a bit out of order to meet Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah.
But I
Sounds like a win-win for everyone.
I think, yeah, I'm thinking about it
I
more
am
now.
really into it, honestly.
Right, so obviously Demetrius Johnson, pound for pound, one of the best all time, record defences, flyweight title. It could be said, and this is what I was thinking about today, that in ONE FC, because it's in Asia, that he'll actually have more competition there. Because he's done everything he could possibly do here. He lost to Cejudo. They could rematch him with Cejudo. They could do that straight away because it was a narrow win. But Cejudo was on about fighting Dillashaw, and he going up and fighting Dillashaw. So then that sort of leaves Demetrius Johnson in a no man's land. But if he goes to ONE FC, he's got a whole new roster of people that he's never fought. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it could be a thing. Dana White and him have probably spoke about it. You know, look, we'll have Askren over here. You can go over there. You can fucking dominate. Prove you're the best. Come back.
Yeah.
And then fight. Then fight Cejudo and all them again.
Because there's got to be money in that ONE FC.
Askren's welterweight. No, he is welterweight. Yeah, Askren's welterweight. So they're on running fighting Khabib. Khabib is, he's a very, very big lightweight, and he cuts a lot of weight to make lightweight. But so if he had fought Askren, it would have to be at 170. Askren would make 155 from what I can tell about his career. But Askren's supposed to be such a good wrestler that he's one of the few in the world that could
Beat Khabib.
beat Khabib.
And he's like an American poster boy. Like.
My thing, right, is don't fight fire with fire. The wrestler's not going to, don't fight the wrestler with the wrestler. The only person I can see beating Khabib is somebody who's amazing off his back.
And Ferguson.
I'd go Diaz Wells.
Really, do you think so?
They
can take. I mean, I might be wrong. You might fucking just smash your face in. I don't know, but I think the only one because he's so dominant, he's so on top, pressure. Him slipping, a shot, perhaps getting fucking caught.
I'm the biggest Diaz brothers fan.
Khabib Diaz.
See either of them
Khabib Diaz be a massive seller, wouldn't it?
But they gotta do if they do it right. They do Conor Diaz. And if Diaz wins, and he gets the win out of Khabib and Ferguson, then fucking it's massive pay-per-view after massive pay-per-view. Just in that division alone, like, you know what I mean?
Think some potential fights scrap next year. It is fucking exciting.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm gutted the Stipe didn't have a rematch against DC. I genuinely.
Yeah, he got done over a little bit.
Yeah.
But. At the end of the day, still, what UFC approved, especially since they sold out, the Fertitta brothers sold to this. They are more about making money than they are. Because if it was on rankings, Brock Lesnar would never get the fight.
No, of course,
You know what I mean? No. It's all about pay-per-view buys.
Exactly.
Same with Conor. He's walked back in at Khabib after being out for a long time.
It's not just UFC that's going. I mean, you got to look at Bellator with that fucking Alan Chalmers. I mean, you got followers. He sells out shows. Can't fight to save his life. He's selling shows out. They're happy to film for a reality TV.
Just your opinion on that now, because at first, before I'd seen Aaron Chalmers fight, right, I was like, exactly like you just said. I was like, fuck, it's just some celebrity that they brought in and fought. Now, it's fair to say that he hasn't fought stiff competition, right? But do you think that he's actually shown stuff that he is at least taking it fucking deadly serious?
Yeah, he is. He agreed. The one before last, when he knocked that boy out, he fought a guy who's meant to be a boxer, who'd come in his first MMA fight. Obviously been handpicked. He fought him fair and square. He knocked him out. The only fight was in front of him. I think the last one, could have been fixed. Everyone said if it's all, they wouldn't believe it. You watch your back,
It's the only one of his fights I haven't seen.
Mate, he caught him, took him down, he went to get back up, he scrambled. The guy scrambled to single leg him, so he caught him in a standing guillotine, leaned, he let go of the leg, didn't even go to him, just went straight away and got flopped.
Really?
When he let go, put his hand out and leaned back.
Right.
If you're out cold, you face
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You know what I mean? But and it's too quick to be a guillotine. Isn't no, you're not cutting the airspray off. You're cutting the arteries to the brain. So it's slow burner choke, isn't it? You know, you cut. So it takes time. You don't get choked out that quick, I think.
Yeah.
But you just keep doing what you're doing. If he did call out Baby Spice. Kimbo Slice's boy.
Yeah.
So Baby Slice.
He's going to fight Emma Butler.
Yeah.
But if he fought him, Baby Slice isn't great, but it'd be in great competition. That would be massive.
Big sell,
I can see why they do it.
Of course.
And obviously, you're seeing it on a different side to me because you're a fighter. So you're probably looking at him and going, I want to fight that fucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Since Lily,
Lily's dying to fight the
Don't
guy.
get me wrong, I'm going to get people watching me now and going, he's beaten like can do this, or he only's getting that fight because he got a good following, blah blah blah. So it's going to happen to me at this level.
Yeah,
imagine
of course,
what they got like 6 million viewers followers on Insta, so it's going to be worse for him. So I mean, you get people hating on me now, and I'll be known.
Do get a bit of it, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people whinging in the morning and stuff.
Really?
That's strange. That surprises me.
I don't think so, because I think if you put yourself out on anything, if you put yourself out there, you're always going to have some fucking jealous twat who's going to get
Especially people think they can do it or should be doing it. A little bit of jealousy.
Yeah, I think so. Like everyone gets it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No matter what level or no matter what you do, like.
I suppose, yeah. Like I suppose I call Wayne Routledge a useless cunt 200 fucking times, you know what I mean? But he's played pro football.
Yeah, of course,
He's got to be better than I was, even though in my head he wasn't, like, you know what I mean? But I suppose, yeah, you are. If you're out there and people, everyone got an opinion these days. That's the fucking thing. With social media, with Insta, with Twitter, with Facebook, everyone got a fucking opinion, and they feel like their opinion should be yours. You know what I mean? Whether it's worthy or not.
I tried process me changing and trying to stop being negative, stop surrounding myself with negative stuff.
Absolutely.
That still happens, like, I mean, but I try to look at things from a different point of view on everyone. So if, like, just say for instance, my brother, if he's doing something good, fight him when him do it. I try not go, that's wrong, don't do
of course,
but this, try and go, everyone else so quick to jump in and go, that's fucking shit, you only won that because of this, rather than think, well, that's not the way to go about it.
I think that's just great advice for anyone anywhere. Is just try and be positive as you fucking can about your own life. And don't worry so much about other fucking people's. I look at people now, and I gotta be honest, I've never really been bitter or jealous towards anyone as regards doing well. But I look at people and I just go, oh fuck, good on you. Yeah. And it don't matter what you're doing. It may be MMA, whether it be MCing, whether it be fucking playing chess.
Yeah.
If you're fucking enjoying yourself and you're not, you know what I mean, you fucking go for it.
This is genuine, right? This is genuine, right? So before the Rhino fight, the week before, I put a status on Facebook saying, you know, what about my changing, blah blah blah, and then I went out to a Mike Phillips speakers night in Morgan's Hotel with all my mates 18 months ago, and I was telling them, meet my friends on that night, and I wrote that on the status saying, it's my last night in a piss, my last weekend session, like, I'm going to, it was the day before the first Lions test, because I watched the Lions test and went to bed, and I said, I'm going to start the MMA fight, MMA probably, like, everyone's going, fuck off, I'm not playing doing it, no one believe me. And everyone and people are going, yeah, whatever, like, and that was a drive for me. And then even the people who were my friends, to prove them wrong, I would try them a little harder. And you got them men who had me going, see, I knew you could do it. I knew if I didn't.
No, it's too late.
Yeah, I mean, I knew he was something, but I knew, no, he didn't. That's what drives me. Don't get me wrong, I love the sport now. I love everyone going, yeah, the amazing, keep going. I love that. But I also love that little bit of negativity to go, like, I can prove you wrong, can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah.
You know, that's a perfect thing for me. If you don't do something, tell me you can't do it. Because then I'll fucking keep going.
I think especially in fighting, you need that determination and you need to be stubborn as fuck. Because otherwise you'll never fucking make it, like, you know what I mean?
I am very stubborn, I think. I try hard to prove people wrong and what I should, like, just for the sake of it.
Well, that's the mentality of a fighter then as well, mate. That opens to a good stead, I think, in the fucking long run, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's people who aren't going to prove anything to anyone. What's your motivation then?
Yeah, exactly.
Because every fight they're going into in the back of your head, you've got all the fucking, these are all your mates saying you couldn't do that.
I say a bit of a fucking sob story. People go like, why did you start? So I say, well, I've never had a big birthday party, never got engaged, never got married, stuff like that. I wanted something. If you go me, or did my friends come watch me, cheer my name and all this? Because I've never been like, don't like being a centre of attention. But when I started that, the first time I walked out, they played the wrong music, couldn't hear it because the boys were screaming so much. That was like a drug. I couldn't wait to fucking do it again. I wanted it to be me. And now it's all about me. I've turned into like, loving that and thriving on that. I wasn't like that before.
Really?
I wouldn't like to be a centre of attention. I tell you a joke on again and tell you a story and that was it. But now I fucking loved it because when you walk out and you hear people screaming at guys, fucking like nothing else.
And especially when
you win
you
it.
fucking win as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's as lonely as fucking
Remember Dino says to me, he said, I'm worried about a rugby table. I said, it looked really fine. They just be pissed. So I spoke to him after the first one. I said, how was it? He went, great behaved. But the problem was, when I looked over, all I could see was boys jumping off tables with beers flying in the air. I said, but I'll take ass.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. It has to fucking be. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I remember when was it when Rad fought and all the Polish boys were there? They were behind the table.
Yeah.
Fuck, who did Rad fight? Was it Rad?
There's been a couple of Polish boys.
Yeah.
Casper.
Oh, it's Casper. Fuck,
Casper.
it was Casper.
The Ghost.
Casper was boxing the boy from Manchester.
Yeah.
One of
and they bring a fucking load from Fletchley, don't they?
I never used to fucking frighten in my life. It was bad enough when all John Phillips's fucking guys were behind me, right? These Polish were climbing over the fucking security fences.
And they all singing Polska.
It was fucking crazy.
Even the ones from Fletchley were singing Polska, weren't they?
Oh, it was fucking bananas, that was.
Is it some tempo?
You need that. Because I imagine, like where I was a bit air and scared because they were about 2 feet away from me. Like, but I imagine if you're the other side, you're going, fuck, it's going right off over there. That's class. Like when your boys are going up, that's class. Those boys fucking.
I meant to push out to come against us, mind all that. Fuck me.
It's what?
I probably enjoy it when somebody boo me screaming like that, but some people must go fucking hell.
Yeah, of course it would. Yeah,
it would intimidate you, but there'd be people who would that would be fantastic for them.
Because
can you imagine now? Going away, right? And it's just you and 3 of your coaches, right? And you're fighting in let's fucking whatever in the Midlands, and you're fighting the home favourite, and you turn him over, and it's deathly silent in it.
Yeah.
I bet that's as fucking.
But mate, this Edinburgh have done it.
Yeah.
You know, we've got to give him his fucking dues. You've come here, and the fucking place was fucking bouncing.
He's not fucking doing it against him.
Yeah.
Get that fucking thing.
But yeah, like I say, I don't want to talk about being fucking negative, but fuck me, I wasn't half negative for quite a bit on fucking watching the Swans this week.
Mate, what a fucking change of fucking St. Greavesy, Jimmy Greaves gave it 2 halves. You know what I mean?
Right.
Talk about fucking.
I weren't going to go Tuesday, right? I watched Saturday, fucking forget Saturday, it was crap for the most part and we deservedly lost. I wasn't going to go Tuesday and I got offered tickets last minute. I was going to watch Ineos. I thought, fuck it. So I had freebies. Me and my boy went. Goes down. First 45 minutes, I'm sitting there going, what the fuck did I come down here for? Do you know what I mean? Honestly.
Yeah.
And everyone around me was...
What was going?
We at the time we were 1-0 down, right? We were 1-0 down the first half, and we were crap, right? And they weren't fucking very good, Blackburn, to be honest. And boys were saying to me yesterday there was booing at half time, which I'm not a fan. But I'll be honest, truth be told, I didn't hear any. I don't know whether I was just because I was talking to my lad. My old man was with us as well, see, and I didn't notice it. But there was a lot of like, just people bored as fuck, and it was like, oh fuck, not again, because we've been on a bit of a shit, man. But fuck me, the second half. Oh my god.
Conor Roberts.
Well, it was a few of them. The minute they took Carroll off, right, they switched it around because we was playing fucking boys all over the place. Norton's out of position playing in midfield. Fucking Grimes and Carroll. Carroll pulled out of a tackle in the first half.
Right.
Oh mate, right. The whole crowd. People don't like a shit house, right? They'd rather have less talent and more guts, right?
Hi, I'm glad.
But at least when you're like that, people know that you're going to give them everything.
Yeah.
And Carroll pulled out of this tackle, right, about 35-40 minutes in, and the whole East Stands went, oh my fucking god, you know, like, and they give him the fucking Shepherd's up at half time, and it was the best move, right? They moved Norton to right back, moved Conor Roberts up, and moved Grimes to left back to Arsenal, and then we had Fern and Fulton in the centre midfield, an immediate change.
Really?
And they moved Selena into number 10, and we were a fucking different team in the second half.
Number 10 was at half, yeah?
You were?
Number 10 was at half, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Dan James, Connor Roberts, Selena, fucking absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
They were absolutely brilliant. And
That Mackay gone off the ball.
he was fucking garbage on the weekend. I didn't want to talk about that cunt because he's not even giving you a fucking. I don't want to be negative there. He's becoming a new Wayne Outledge. That's the fucking problem, right? Because you can see that he got something, but he's just not giving it to. He's just not. He's not. You know, Dan James has a game of his life against Ipswich, and then they drop him in against Villa, make fucking wholesale changes. You're like, what the fuck? This is the only complaint when it comes to Potter is he keeps fucking chopping and changing the fucking side. When he played what?
Is it because he's looking at the age and thinking they can't fucking cut their week in, week out?
That may be the
40
case.
game season.
That may be the case. But Dan James had the best game he's had in a fucking Swan stop and had an international break, right? And then they dropped him for the Villa game, right?
Which is a big game,
right? But he was brilliant, and Selena was brilliant, and the second half was a joy to watch, an absolute fucking joy to watch. And like I've been watching shit for 3 years previous to this.
Of course.
I've been way more entertained this year, even in games we've lost. But we deservedly won. It was fucking brilliant. It was a good atmosphere then when you're playing well like that, and it was nice to see. But it's just now, you know, you just don't know what the fuck's going to happen a weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are we going to fucking...
But it's exciting, isn't it?
It's
You know what I mean?
it's definitely better than watching the fucking tripe I've had to watch for fucking 3 years fucking previous.
So we'd rather watch them in the Championship than in the Premiership?
100%, and I'm not the only one. I think if you spoke to 99% of the fans, they're happier now than they were in the Premier League. Because, and I don't mean the first 4 or 5 years in the Premier League. Let's say the first 4 years, we were fucking great to watch, right? And we lost games and we won games, but we were always entertaining. We kept the ball. We played some nice stuff. We had players that we believed in, and then the last 3 seasons in the Premier League, we just went to the fucking dogs, and the players weren't putting it in, and it was in the end you relieved. I wasn't gutted like when we got relegated. You know, like I should have been like fucking heartbroken. We've just got knocked out of the fucking Premier League. I wasn't. I didn't really give a fuck.
What you've got to understand is, you've got to enjoy it, innit?
Yeah.
Right? We're all paying our money to go down, same
Yeah.
as fucking come to watch you fucking Budo. All these people are paying to come and see you. They don't want to come and think, I'm not enjoying this, right? So,
Imagine your style was grapple, hold on the floor for 3 rounds, do nothing other than that. That may do alright the first one. If you do it the second one, it's like, oh, fuck. Even your mates would be going, I'm not going to watch Glenn, it's fucking boring.
Yeah.
Third fight, fourth fight. If you had that style, you'd soon see you wouldn't be selling as many tickets.
Yeah,
If
but
you're
then-
exciting.
But then it's like down to, it's up to me, do I want to be winning more, or do I want to be more of an entertainer?
Yeah.
So obviously some football. Like,
You need entertainment is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
In some shape or form.
but the Swans were fucking losing as well.
Swans were
If they
losing.
were
wasn't
losing, if they were
entertaining.
winning 1-0 and not playing entertaining football, do you know what? We fucking been around football for fucking 30 years.
And we fit
I
as
know,
fuck as well.
we know 1-0 is fucking great. You know, if we finish in 7th, winning 1-0, alright, we're not fucking playing a festival of football, but we're grinding out results. That's what
Every
football's
team
all
have
about.
had to do it all the
Yeah,
time.
but when you're fucking not playing well, you're used to playing good football, not playing well, not trying, wasn't it? Which was
That was the
the
most
biggest
heartbreaking
thing,
thing, you know.
when you've got these players, and I know we can't always say they on this amount a week, because that's what it is. Footballers are on that amount. It's nothing to do with us. It's fucking Sky will come along, change your whole fucking game. But then part of you do say, that cunt is on 80 grand a week, and he don't look like he's fucking
Doesn't
trying.
look like he's
you know?
and he misses a penalty, like, you can't get a fucking
Yeah,
post.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It just now, like we've sort of seemed to have got rid of all those cunts that were like letting us down, and we've got a group of youngsters, and like I say,
Hungry.
Some they're hungry, they're gutsy. Sometimes they are going to be undersized and inexperienced, and they're going to lose fucking games. But I don't think we're ever going to see them not give 100 fucking %.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, so we are taking that at the minute, as far as I'm concerned. I'll take those fucking games.
Yeah.
I can compare that to rugby then, because like you watch it, don't every time we done the Grand Slam,
Right.
all the Grand Slam players the year after been fucking shit because they've been in and done it. So like all the ones who are trying to
Lost a
work
little
Yeah.
hunger. Like.
yeah, this is like they've already been in and done it. They've already done that. The Wales usually do quite shit. The regions do quite shit. Apart from the ones who won again, the Wales.
Yeah, of
They
course.
all go like fuck because they got to prove and they got to knock him off the top spot. because he's wrestling as Laurels because he's already been here.
So who do you support out of the regions, or haven't you got no
Oh, I am
interest?
Goran. No.
Isn't that fucking mad?
I used to call myself an Osprey supporter. That's just because the first 10 years I had an Osprey stock for everything. For it.
Yeah.
But I'm Welsh, I support Wales.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And rugby, it's just very good in rugby.
Yeah. Who would have been who a local side then?
Raven and then Ospreys.
Yeah.
But now...
that seems mad that
Mate, it's
you were
crazy.
talking about that far away and then it's the Ospreys. That don't seem right.
But for
Do you
me,
think they ruined it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier about Pontypool, Pontypridd, all the things. When you go to watch Nice on the Knoll, right?
Yeah.
Nice are struggling at the moment. A couple of my mates playing for them, they're struggling. They have 3,000-4,000 at that level now, right?
No way.
No, sorry. The Ospreys are 3,000-4,000 in Liberty. Is empty.
Yeah.
If you put them on the Knoll for Nice,
To be fair, glad you said this before.
Nice club play there now,
Yeah.
on the Knoll. They get a couple of hundred or whatever, and even with that many, so the atmosphere is there for
I
that
bet.
many alone. You know?
Yeah.
But they're struggling. I mean, I'm generally like I'm a Queen's boy or all the stars. I go and watch. I should go and watch them, but I'm enjoying going to watch Aberlava now. I've got no ties. My heart's not there. I don't get too worked up. And it's a fucking good standard rugby.
Yeah.
So I'm going to watch Aberlava on Saturday, which I've been going all season.
Yeah.
But if I go and watch the Quins, I've argued and I've fucking scraps and I say links them to win them to
Yeah.
involved. Like,
We got ourselves local sides like.
Well, I that's what I was going to say. I had said at the end of last year in the podcast I was going to fuck the Swans off this season and go and watch more local league football, which I have, to be fair. But the Swans have sort of got me back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because of what I've seen. You know, I think I've only missed one home game. I've been to all the rest. I missed Bristol City. So, but they've won me over because of the way they're playing. You've only got to show me a bit of guts. That's all I want to see. Just show me that you're going out there, and on top of that, not just the guts, they're trying to play.
Yeah.
They are really trying to play. Like Dan James was fucking outstanding. Selena, a great footballer.
Yeah.
Right? That Selena is a fucking special footballer. The problem is, well, we're going to fucking keep up.
That's the worry.
Like, Conor Roberts is a fucking legend. He's
It's
already...
like Bruno. It's like
the
Bruno
biggest
holding
hero.
on to Glenn, isn't it? It's a fucking nightmare. What are we going to do? We're going to offer him free eyebrow tints and everything.
I don't know you can get out there. I'm fucking big now. I'm going to ask him to go my card off me.
When you see Conor Roberts and Dan James, who are local boys, or local enough to be local
Yeah, of course,
boys,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
They may not be actual Swansea Jacks like as such, but they're local enough. When you see them and they're giving it every single fucking thing they got, they're coming off the pitch fucking exhausted. I love that. Like I've been murdered in the past, especially on the night games, because I'm getting up at 5:20 in the morning to go to work. Like I'll nip out a little early just to fucking beat the rush. I didn't leave.
Yeah.
Really?
No, we stayed.
Yeah.
Like we stayed in the fucking crowd, me and my boy, and we waited for them to come over because I thought that they'd fucking earned it. Like, do you know what I mean? We was fucking.
The boy loved it.
I must say, I'm an early bird as well. I'm in bed by 9:10 every night.
Is it really?
It's the latest fucking me. This
really?
is like my party again. Because I'm up at 5:10 in the morning for training. So when I was 5:10, I leave my house 25 to 6. I'm in the gym 5:45.
This is my late night. Now I'll have 2 this week now, see, because I went to the fucking.
Usually mine's Wednesday because we had just 2 in MMA. Because I'm not leaving MMA till 8:30. My hours up I can be till 11 o'clock, so I can't get the kip.
Yeah.
So I don't train Thursday mornings. I have a good afternoon, usually centre conditioning and then pads with Franco. But obviously not doing pads, so just been a CrossFit and that'll be me now.
Will the gym be bouncing at 5 in the morning?
There's about 16-20 West, or they call them the AM crew, or most of them probably listening to this now.
Good crowd, like, fair dues.
That's a lot to have in the gym in the morning.
Yeah, and then since it's taken over from CrossFit, 2 classes strength and conditioning, the woman that's running it, she got it bouncing again.
So what's your early mornings, your strength and conditioning?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what are you doing in there as regards the class? What?
You should follow the class of the programming they do, like this all CrossFit based. I tend to do when I'm in fight camp. When I'm not in fight camp, I follow that. So, but when I'm in fight camp, I try and do my own. It's like I don't give the gun every session because sometimes I think you'll end up fucking injured. So if I feel aching or whatever, I'll do 5 minutes of like to warm up. I'll do like I don't know, like power cleans. Every minute, like a 12-minute complex something, and I'll do a WOD then, which was usually based on fighting. It could be 5 3-minute rounds, it could be keep going for 20 minutes or something, but just keep the calorie count up and everything like.
So then you're in a fucking shower, you have a bit of scran, and then you're off to work.
I got to work short and work.
You have a shower in work?
Yeah.
Right.
That's when they always saying it. They're the days when the fights are won, and when everyone else is in bed. Christmas Day, I know a load of boxers love the fact they train on Christmas Day simply because it's a mental thing, isn't it?
I could Christmas morning. My Christmas I start the afternoon because I turn up my boys for the afternoon. You know what I mean? So I wake up Christmas Day on my own anyway, so it don't bother me. But during morning camp, I struggle to fucking get to bed in the morning, dark morning.
Really?
I think I got nothing to train for me, so just going to do a bit of weights after work and then go nails still going nails out the camp. You know what I mean? Constantly, but the mornings.
I think fighting is good for your soul. I think just by talking to tonight,
keep you straight,
you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, it's some people it's just there for even when you knocked on the head, I could see you getting involved in the gym.
I'd have to
take and
I think I'd need another. I say addiction, obsession. Addiction and obsession to me are very close related, but looked at in a different light. If I tell you I'm addicted to something, you're going to think it's something bad straight away. Everyone does.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
bit
obsessed
spot
by
on.
something, they go, oh, is it? That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I could be obsessed by fucking bad things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But people just assume straight away. But I think, say now, I can't go fighting because I'm injured or whatever. So I have to find something else, which could be cycling, could be running, could be something, but it'd have to be something. You know what I mean? But I'd probably go back and join fishing or something again. But it would definitely be something.
Yeah,
otherwise I'd be fucking...
Yeah.
You got
packed in a tournament.
the problem is we do this, I run, I do this. This is become my hobby, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like you say about the obsession, it's do you know how nervous I get every week, right? About doing this.
Yeah.
When I come around to doing it, I always enjoy it. Right?
Yeah,
I'm not nervous remotely but on the lead up, I'm panicking about every little thing. I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't know, Glenn. I don't know what's Glenn going to be fucking like. You know what I mean? I've had Leon Britton here, fucking Lee Trundle, John Phillips, Brett Johns, and even my mates coming over and doing it. Yeah. I've been as nervous with them.
Oh, this is mad, right? They can relate to, right? My both brothers, both married. They're best men both. Done his speeches. Now, I enjoy writing poems and stuff, so I did the poems as the best man speech. Do you know, off a cuff, being into like this, I'm fine, right?
Yeah.
Do you know, as soon as I start doing anything pre-rehearsed, I stuck up.
Really?
So, bad. So I got interviewed the other day now. I was the first interview in the Every Productions into, right? We did it, I went up, they come in, right, boys, who wants to go first? So I went, I'll go first. I went, fuck, no one's ever volunteered before. Yeah. So I went up, nailed it. Amazing. Now the boys went, fuck, that's brilliant. Oh, right, could do that again, mate. Forgot to press record. Oh. I did the second one, I started fuck. Right. I was fucking hell, I murdered, anything pre-record, but off the cuff, the MMA UK interview the other day was fine, off the cuff. But if
anything pre-recorded, pre-read out, I'm like, fuck, shit.
Well, this is what happened to me this week, right? We've got Red in Saturday. So this guy started following me, and this is my personal account now, not the podcast. And then he sent me a tweet. He said, any chance you can follow me back, mate? I want to send you a DM. So I think much of it. I clicked on his profile, and he runs the Red in FC podcast, or a Red in FC podcast, right? It's called the Tilehurst End, which I'm assuming is a stand in the Majeski Stadium, right? So he DMs me, he said, look, mate, we playing you next Saturday. I do a podcast. Would you like to come on and discuss, your season and come up to the game? So I said, yeah, fuck, no problems, mate. Right. So we sorted out a Skype, and Wednesday night, honest to God, I was like a fucking gibbering twat. Right? Seriously. It's like, you better not by now. After tonight, we've done 51 fucking podcasts. That's without I've been on Diane Lily's podcast 2 or 3 times, right? Like this now, I'm not nervous remotely, right? Doing it. Like, I'm always nervous on the build-up, just because I always want it to go well. It's not for any other reason than that. I was like that. He Skyped me, and he goes, right, talk me through what he wanted to talk about before we started recording. And then we started recording, and I was tripping over my words and shit. I was not smooth at all. I was like proper. I could feel like in a pit of my stomach, like nerves. It was weird because I was like on the other end for a change.
Yeah, of course.
So it's
can't
like,
control it. Like
it was weird. And then what didn't help thing is like, it's very straight. That I could tell that podcast, that guy knew his fucking apples, right? He was firing stats at me and all sorts, and I'm just like, oh fuck me. I was like, I'm not the fucking right guy for this, like, do you know what I mean? Plus I had to play it straight. There was no swearing or that type of shit.
I was on an MMA UK interview last week, and I was fucking dreading being asked questions into the fighting, because if I'm not interested in something, I don't tend to bother, like.
Of course,
but
yeah.
obviously I watched the Carnival what happened the weekend, and like, I had the answers for him, but that's, I was like, he's been asking stuff, and I'd be like, don't know, like.
Yeah.
But back to podcasts, don't Mikey, the fights from OG.
Mikey Crowe,
like,
yeah?
Yeah.
He got a podcast, believe it or not, he's massive into movies and stuff, and
Right.
so he does, I think it's called, Was It That Bad? So he does, he basically watches the film, talks about it and everything and all stuff like that, and he just meant to be there, he meant to be on camera, he's fucking brilliant. So anything to do with films, I love my films as well.
Join the fan club.
I asked him,
Yeah.
I asked him, is it worth a watch, what do you think of this?
Yeah.
And he fucking knows it inside out, he's fucking brilliant.
I love to hear that because he's obviously passionate about that.
Yeah, and it's something.
And I bet you I'd enjoy it just because I'd enjoy
Yeah,
his
I agree.
passion as much as I
Oh, and the thing for him as well, I don't know if you meet somebody, you say, oh, they keep tweeting this, you think, you know, you paint this fucking picture of somebody, but when you say, oh, he's a fucking film geek, he's a buff, you got this, you're like, two opposite things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the stuff people meet me, I look intimidating, I got fucking scars on my face, missing teeth, and then they go, what's your hobbies then? I go, poetry and cooking.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Fuck off! Oh, yeah, it is actually, yeah.
But if you like two like totally different things, I don't think there's fuck all wrong with that, mate.
No,
Oh,
no.
It's just, Kev's been listening to this now, so quite ironic that my ambition is critical, because that's one of my sayings, ambition is critical, because I
Yeah.
into poetry, Dylan Thomas and stuff, and that as well. That's actually quite fitting.
Yeah, fuck guy.
I think about that last week about getting it right with a name. I think and it wasn't like something I actually thought about that much. It was like I wrote down I wrote down maybe 3 or 4. I can't even remember the others now. But ambition is critical at that time. I think I've talked about this on you as well. Was at the time I was so it was ambition as critical as far as I was concerned personally, right? I'd wanted to do this for a while and I hadn't got around to doing it. So it was like in my head that was for me ambition is critical. But then at the same time I felt the same way about the Swans.
Yeah.
It was like the fucking Swans ambition is critical as regards Swans. It just seemed to fit.
So
And
that
now that we've done
question for you.
it couldn't be anything
What
else.
was that? It was obviously on Twin Towers, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I had.
Name me another famous quote from that film.
Oh, which one?
What he
Hot
said at the
Dogs for
same
Tea?
time. No.
Pretty Shitty City. Ugly Lovely Town, yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
That's
So
Dylan
if I
Thomas.
did,
No, that is
if
the
I-
actual. That is the.
if I did the Talbot spin-off, I'd have to call it Ugly Lovely.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because that was the actual Dylan Thomas quote.
Yeah.
What they were saying is ambition is critical wasn't actually a Dylan Thomas quote.
No.
It was just something that someone had come up with to put outside the
The
screen.
screen right, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. So the Dylan Thomas quote.
Because
is
he
that-
he
he
said
said
Swansea's the
Swansea's
graveyard of ambition.
Graveyard
Yeah.
ambition.
So that's
yeah, and then he came ambition is critical. There we are, see? We didn't know Glenn knew the poetry.
Listen,
Look.
if you would have told me at the beginning of the night that Glenn has his eyebrows done and he's a massive fan of Dylan Thomas, I'd have told him to shut the fuck up.
I'm not so much a fan of Dylan
Yeah.
Thomas. I like poems, rhymes, lyrics and stuff like that.
It's fucking great.
Stuff like that.
It's fucking great. What was Saturday night like?
Saturday.
This is a guy that never gets fucking nervous. So do you?
No, I says to my missus on the Wednesday, I'll be alright Saturday, won't I? And she'll just say, yeah, it'll be fine, and then
Where do you
we'll
go
just crack up then. We had like, it was January, boy who plays for, like, side we fucking played for and for, St. Joseph's, Metro Joseph, had a heart attack on the pitch. Suffered with his heart before, but who'd never guessed. He was Eurostamp, fit as fuck, handsome fucker, like he had his eyebrows done, very great boy, right? Fucking fantastic boy, fit as fuck. Had problems with his heart, but cycled to Paris since he'd had the problems, you know.
He thought he'd probably clear of these things.
Yeah, and played football, had like cardiac, whether I haven't done the fault, he had a heart attack on the pitch, got rushed to hospital, passed away that night. But what's been happening? Loads of stuff have been happening since he passed away. You know, keeping his name going. Loads of
I have
chat.
sort of rugby following it.
It shows how popular he is, right?
And like what his friends are doing, because I'm a big one, my friends mean the world to me, like I'm really close to them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then it did happen to him, but I'd be the same, I'd want to be...
Fuck yeah.
So I
Well,
think it's brilliant.
it is amazing, because what have happened, the charity Cariad, who supplied defibrillators everywhere, and they sort of latched on and they've become like a bit of a partnership going on, because they won a defibrillator I'm in a new with, and it might have saved his life. So,
there is.
so all of a sudden now, loads of money got raised from it because he was a cracking boy, really fucking well liked. And they give a lot of money to Cardiac. So now all around Swansea, there's defibrillators fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Every football pitch.
And the Swans got involved. For every goal Swans score, they'll donate a defib, and it was something like that.
So
and they carry that on the shirt. So in theory, they scored 3 now on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
There'll be 3 defibrillators.
Which is amazing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, like we had this charity night and all that, so they fucking asked me to do it.
And it was in
James Norman, in all fairness to him, run a fucking tight ship. It was absolutely fucking brilliant. But then I tell you who was there with me was Shani from the Wave.
Yeah.
So obviously Shani from the Wave, she's quite, Swansea famous, I think you would call it, done thousands of auctions. But like she ain't never done one like Saturday night basically. I knows a few drug dealers in the room. I'm calling them out as drug dealers. Someone didn't bid on a fucking shirt and I called him a fucking cunt for being tight and all that. Shani from the Wave is fucking looking at me baffled. So he does like quarter of an hour of this fucking auction and he gives the mic to Shani, who I think I was called she should be playing the Saints because she was wearing a fucking green dress and she got pink hair, and I give her the mic and I'll never forget this now till the fucking day I die. This is when I thought I might have made it, right? Shani took the mic off me and said, deadpan as fuck, I've done 1,000 auctions with Kevin Johns and I've never ever heard him call anyone a fucking cunt. Right? And it was fucking real fairness to her.
And then the room exploded.
Yeah, she was like, oh, fair play. Like she said, it's different. Yeah. She said, but fuck me, it's good laugh, like, good fun. Like.
Through rugby, we have a couple of good compares. We've been with like another guy, his name's Paddy. Paddy Callaghan. And yeah, all through rugby, we did the news, get some fucking right characters, like, he was brilliant.
I can imagine, the fucking valleys with the rugby boys, like.
The town, to be honest with you, the town, Terry Coxey in her stars, give him a mic, fuck me, just like, there's a room up, like, it's unreal.
Really?
Amazing, yeah, great man.
Right, before we fuck off, because we get into that time, I saw something lovely tonight. I didn't mention it to you earlier, because I wanted to talk about it here. Malsters Juniors were training tonight, Thursday night, and they managed, don't ask me how they went about it, they got Lee Trundle and Leon Britton to train with the kids. So tonight, my boys under 11s football team, they played a game where Lee Trundle was on one side and Leon Britton. So my boys playing it, he actually played out tonight because he's been playing goals in training, right? He plays out because he wants to learn how to kick rugby, and he's knocking the ball around with Leon Britton on the same football pitch. I'm standing there on the sideline going, I'm dying for a fucking game. Get me on there.
Imagine that boy passing the ball to Trundle, how class is that? Like?
It was class. They were doing little drills first, and they had, when you've got the circle and they're in the middle, so they had 2 sets of circles, and Britain's chasing them around, fucking knocking the ball around.
About looking at things in front, I would love to be that goalkeeper saving a fucking kick off Lee Trundle.
Of course you would,
imagine him in school, should have seen a soft shot.
And Trunds, imagine what Trunds is like. He's doing all the tricks. He's not playing, he's fucking around, he's flicking it over the kids' heads.
And the negative side, he wants to be the guy that smashed it.
We know, like, Trundle is amazing with the kids, right? And he's made those kids fucking yearn. I said, I got in a car with my boy, and my boys fucking smile like that. He said, how many people can say at your age that they kicked round on a football pitch with Lee Trundle and Leon Britton? So you mentioned James Norman. It may very well have been him again, the organiser, or Richard Barr, or whatever. But they trained inside with the younger kids first. I mean the under 6s and the under 7s, right? And then came out then and trained on a full-size pitch with the older. Fucking absolutely brilliant. We talking 5:30 till 6:30 at night. And you know what I mean? This is what they do in the
time for them,
It's fucking, I thought it was fucking absolutely brilliant. And well, it made my night really as well, you know what I mean? I was standing there in the cold, but I was just happy for all those kids who I've known now for a number of years. They get to play with that. And the only thing before we shoot off, do you remember last year Nicky Fran and Mark Barrow come on, they'd run a Snowdon man?
Yeah.
I think they still got the fucking thing here. Nicky Fran left here. It's Snowdon. One of the boys who listens to the podcast, they run in Snowdon this weekend. There's a big gang of them and they all listen to the podcast. I was looking at
decline incline this week, yesterday.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh my fucking God,
it's ridiculous.
Really?
It is proper fucking
No way.
Yeah.
Fuck walking was bad enough. It's fucking
Yeah.
incredible. Fair play to
And
him.
So-
these boys are running it
The
like.
boys around there. So I want to give them a shout out. Chris the Boot Jones, Peter Roberts, Peter Clement, Chris Simons, Rick Nugent, Gareth. Oh, I can't even understand my own writing. I'm going to say Meenden and Hayley Lawton. So I want to give them a shout out. Team
Fucking
Team
savage,
Boot,
isn't
they
it?
are. They're not SVR. They're not quite SVR levels.
yeah.
They're not the elite like me. And they probably run me out of the fucking.
Remember you mentioned Craig Ellery, guys? Isn't he a runner as well?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah. He does triathlons
Yeah,
and stuff, and
yeah.
he
He's a good boy. Old
Stu-
Scoot, like.
Scoot's a good boy.
So Stuart is mate, the one that I know him through. I train with him in the mornings, and he's another one to triathlete, and he's a CrossFitter. Like, he's
Yeah,
a machine,
yeah.
to be fair.
Well, Craig was supposed to run. I did an ultra a couple of months ago, and Craig was supposed to run with me originally, but then he got injured,
Yeah.
and he couldn't get the training in to get up to that because you had to run 30 fucking miles, so you couldn't get up the training. So he ended up pulling out. But Craig's a good boy. So yeah, and he's a much better runner than I am. Especially over obviously.
When I did
short
Cardiff half last week, they went runners this way. I was like, fuck, I've called some things in my time. We never fucking run.
How did you enjoy the experience? So?
Unreal, brilliant.
Brilliant,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
Everyone says that, mate.
I was same as that when we went up to Snowdon. I didn't realise to get myself in form. And when we did it, I pushed myself. I'm like, I can't stop doing it now. We want to do the Welsh 3000, the Welsh 3 Peaks next year, and then I'm going to keep doing something now and keep pushing my body till it fucking gives up.
You've got to have a go. Like I ran Cardiff half injured. I shouldn't have run it, but I was like, look, I'd done 3 races already this year, and that was my last one. So I did it anyway, injured, and ended up fucking myself up worse, as you do. And then I came home, and the next day got a letter to say I was doing a London Marathon.
Okay.
Right, so that's my target.
Yeah.
But the problem is I'm still so fucking injured that I can't even see.
I did a Cardiff half. Probably won't do it in camp again because, like, when I'm in camp, I'm fucking focused. Like, and I couldn't do properly. I didn't go boxing Monday night. First time I missed boxing in fucking ages. And then I'm like, fucking, that's fucking me up now. Or it just great to me to have it.
Was that your first time?
Only
at
wrong
that
time,
distance?
I did 10 miles 2 weeks before, and before then I do 7 regular, and that's the most I do.
Right, yeah. So because obviously it's basically double the fucking double what you used
the
to.
windies is on about earlier. When the fight team will do it, I do it on my own, nice and slow. But from my house, my loop from the house is 7 miles, so it's 3 miles up and around and back. But when we do as a fight team, it's 3 miles if we lift up and back. But I only do that 7 miles because it's part of the windies.
Right.
Other than that, 3 to 5 max.
Yeah. So fuck yeah, it's not easy to just jump in and do 13.1 miles.
I once I got I fucked myself up. I tried to go in when I go for a plod the mill, a stomp I call it. I don't call it a run. I go for a stomp. I do about 10 minute miles. When I'm with the boys, do about 9. Like I was doing 8:30 the first 5 miles.
Yeah, that'll fuck
and
you
then
up.
the next 3 it was like fucking 12-13 minutes. I couldn't fucking move.
Yeah.
So that's what fucked me. If I did it again, I'd be a bit more fucking clued up. Like
But you enjoyed the experience.
fucking nice.
That's the main thing, isn't it? You know what I mean?
And I enjoy the sweets of the kids on the path. Everyone was going on.
I was
for the
thinking to
month,
myself, alright, do you know there'd be some bad cunts that'd like drop some pills in there or
Yeah.
something? I'd be off my fucking
That's my
nap.
type of Cardiff off. Who just see me naked on top of the castle, fucking hell, with a St. Joseph's
And an
flag.
ice cream van with a dog. Some kicking him hot dogs, Wes.
And on that note, Glenn, it's been a pleasure meeting you, mate. And I'm
Top man.
really
See you
enjoying
Saturday,
myself
right?
again. I hope you enjoyed yourself, mate.
I have, mate. I have.
Lovely. And,
Oh, another thing before we go, Saturday now, you can't go, you've got to call him Ryan Little Sledge Williams.
Little sledge,
You can
you
listen to this
fucking
and go,
tamper.
oh, Jesus Christ. He's going to cause a riot in the fucking cruise.
Fuck, you jumped out and knocked me out.
As long as you're not locking me out, I don't give a fuck.
Budo 34, November the 4th. Glenn's fighting fucking
me up for
defending his
tickets.
title.
Sledge's Corner.
There's still tickets out there. There's not many, but there's still tickets out there. Support your local mixed martial arts fucking show. It doesn't cost you pennies. It's down the fucking LC2 as a good night out. You can see Paddy do his fucking thing.
And me.
And you can
Okay.
see Glenn do his thing. You can even see me do my thing. I don't do a lot. I just sit there fucking watching. But we're out. Up until next
Thank you
week.
very much,
Thank you,
lads.
Glenn. Ta-ra, Pad. See you later. Peace out.
Ambition is critical.